Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. I am not Brandon Mayo or Matthew Mayo. I am Brett Mayo.
And I am the one and only Brandon Mayo.
And by process of elimination, I'm Matthew Mayo.
And last night, we watched
Book of Henry, which I recommended. It's a mad episode.
That's why I let him introduce that solely him, because I had nothing to touch on this shit.
Yep. I recommended it because I saw someone else trash talk it a long time ago.
Wait for it. Cue intro.
Normal broadcasting will be discontinued for an indefinite period.
Thanks for warning.
They walk among us.
Now they're watching us too, huh?
I saw someone.
I'll make it easy for you.
A remarkable first attempt.
That's what this film is all about.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
good. That was good.
All right. What I like to think is the review you read was me in the future.
You interstellared it. You reach back.
Instead of
Big Henry
love
sucks.
being able to transcend time, it was hate.
You're leaving me the message, don't watch Book of Henry bad. And I'm like, ooh, he must want me to
Love
watch.
can go forward and back in time. Hate just goes backwards.
Is that?
If you think of it, it's kind of
I was just going to say it permeates everything, right? So it's just...
Oh, you're right. It's like a disease. This movie is a disease.
It went back in time and ate up my current time, that motherfucker.
I'm still thinking about it sometimes.
I'm still feeling the seismic waves of this thing.
Damn you, Book of Henry.
It's a huge piece of shit.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
And it's... Usually we recommend huge pieces of shit, but
This
you know
one's
what?
special.
I'm gonna recommend this one actually.
I'm not.
I would.
No.
Yeah.
This one's a weird bad.
Yeah, it's not a good bad. It's not a bad bad.
It's an insulting bad.
It's makes you feel weird in the weird spots. Bad.
I was running a shaking my head signing academy this whole movie. You know, I was just watching it. Matt, you fucker.
It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
Fucker.
I mean, when I watched it, my whole scene was like, I see where they're going with this, too. I don't see where they're going with this.
The thing is, no matter what, I kind of felt like I see where they're going with this,
No.
but why are they going there?
Yeah,
It's
the why is probably the
always
worst.
This
a bad
movie-
choice.
This movie had like 3 different plots, and it did every single one of them incorrectly.
And Naomi Watts is amazing. She's
And
amazing.
so many movies. They wasted her.
Sarah Silverman's in this.
She's not amazing, but that doesn't matter. She's not amazing in this
they
either.
even pointed out her tits in this movie. Sarah Silverman, the one thing she points out all the time.
She probably wrote that line.
Can I point out my tits?
I need one
Sarah,
line to
why
be
we
in your
got you.
movie, Henry. Also, the name of this movie, Book of Henry, sounds kind of like a Bible.
Yeah, I
book.
kind of thought it was a religious thing. Instead, it was
Book of Matthew.
Oh my
book.
God!
This in the Bible would be amazing.
Guys.
Book of
I
Honey.
thought that was actually pretty apparent in the end when he said he's going to resurrect his brother.
Which was the best part of the whole because I kept thinking
Necromancy.
This part is about to pop up. This
Henry was
so
a
much
genius,
better.
but his brother was a magician.
Oh, he's like
Yeah,
Dr.
right.
Frankenstein.
We had the genius, and then we
I just wanted to see him bring up Henry's death.
He just handles him like a ventriloquist. How to do it, Henry?
What's
Not
15
doing
times
great.
10? That's easy. 150.
Empire Henry.
Still got it.
Mom, I did your finances and killed the neighbor. Good job, Henry.
His
Annoying
Head
little
falls
shit.
off on the stage.
Oh, no, you know who Henry becomes after he dies? He's the guy from Nightmare Before Christmas that made Sally, that's in the wheelchair, and he has a brain tumor, like the brain is removable. Yeah, that's Henry.
Don't you love me? Henry, no.
Oh, I see that actually.
Yeah, that's him. A lot of people don't know that.
The guy had a later
God was
stage
like,
to
so-
get there.
No.
Yeah, he gets old
God
as
was
he's
like,
dead.
so I was gonna let you into heaven because most kids get into heaven, but you wrote a whole book on how to kill someone.
You
Wait
caught a
a
book
second,
of Henry, you bastard.
You know why that's not true? Because I seen the body of the corpse at the exact moment it died. Because we watched the child die.
I did watch the child die.
Scream.
It's a rarity. How many times have you seen that kind of thing?
We watched
Not enough.
Nosferatu, and they hid it in the shadows. So,
That's an Eggers movie. He
Yeah.
hid it in the shadows.
he was like, God, I don't really want to make people watch a kid die. And this film's like, hey, you watching this with your child? Guess what?
The conceit of this movie is that they try to force you to like them by making you hate the neighbor. And
Yeah, I actually have enough hate for both.
but they
I can
that's
split it
the thing,
around
they
with
don't pull
everyone.
it off. I know what that neighbor is, and I still hate Henry.
Yeah, which is messed up.
I don't
to
know
say.
who to root for in this movie. I did struggle with that.
Yeah.
I was like,
They did, because here's the thing, how they presented it, looking out through the window, the mom and Henry, how they, oh no, but it was odd. But most of the time when you saw him, he just seemed like a guy who'd be like, I do, get your leaves up, that's it.
pick your fucking leaves up, lady.
We don't even get the
dumb
Eric Stoltz from Butterfly Effect, the clink, the drinking, and the like, hey, you want to be made Marion today? That stuff. We don't get anything.
Huh?
No. I mean,
they really don't deep dive into him at all. They just
well, but
And
okay.
there's a level there. They don't need to deep
No,
dive.
okay,
But they
okay.
need to
Hold
make
on.
me feel that this is a bad person.
But I also want to mention, I think you can make kid films without having any of the theme of having a child molesting neighbor.
I think probably the key element here
Is that none of this should be in the movie.
he could be abusive.
he could have been physically abusive.
We've not
Which
gotten into
is
the movie.
fucked up to say, but that would be a lot easier to swallow
That's a different pill, man. That's all.
than sexual assault.
We've not even gotten into the
It's
movie.
something that has popped up like multiple times in the movie that we see only through our viewers' eyes, in the sense that we see their reaction to it, and you're like, well, fuck, I don't know how to handle this. All right,
I
let's
guess
get back
kill
to this.
Yeah, kill him.
What's the next whimsical thing? Henry's
Yeah.
doing good at the stock
I told
market.
Brett, I'm like, it's Butterfly Effect, but the
Worse.
kid version.
Yeah, it's worse too.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh,
We
ooh.
found a movie that I think is a bigger piece of shit than Butterfly Effect.
But Butterfly Effect doubles, triples down on its shit.
So here's the thing.
And it makes you relive the same scene multiple
does.
times, which
But the
this
problem
film
is, with
doesn't.
this movie, you don't relive it, but it just gets dumber.
Yeah,
Like
true.
it makes another mistake on top of the mistake.
It does get dumber.
The only
problem with Butterfly Effect is Ashton Kutcher thought he was smart playing the role.
whilst that kid thought he was smart playing his role.
I believe the kid
Leave
was
Henry
Ashton
alone.
Kutcher.
But so no, the problem with Butterfly Effect is there are still people out there that will tell you it's one of their favorite movies and it's brilliant.
I know one.
Those people are stupid. They are. I don't care.
That film was
Sorry.
hard to watch.
I'd probably be doing a donkey show in Tijuana.
Yeah, I'm just remembering watching Butterfly
I
Effect.
think of
and
that. It comes to my head all the time. I had a meeting the other day with my boss, and it came to my head. I was like, I just want to say, I'll be doing a donkey show in Tijuana. He's like,
I listened to that song they used in that movie by Jimmy World.
oh, I love that song.
May
middle,
Angels
Give
Lead
Me-
You In.
The Angels. Yeah.
Yeah, here
And
you
I was like, yeah, they use this song as a romance song in that movie, which just tells me they weren't really paying attention.
What about their fans dying in a car crash?
Yeah, I know, but it just cracks me up because like
So
now that I've heard the
It's a
song
funeral
more,
song.
yeah, I'm like, but they were like, yeah, Greenlight that shit. That's a date song. It's slow and pretty. And it's like, I feel like you guys didn't care about anything you
Amy
did.
Smart showed her tits.
Did she? I don't
No,
remember
no,
that.
that was what they'd ask.
Yeah.
And they're like, we could try and swing for the fences.
We'll try. Maybe we don't know. You cool just like
Speaking of
Robin Hood.
swinging for the fences, they swung for the
Simon
fences. We talked about it. That's what this movie feels like. Is Simon Birch on steroids and crack cocaine?
Yeah, I don't think there's another film like this that I can think of.
There are, but they're like the family
like
version of these films. It's like Simon Birch. It's like that Kid
Yeah,
Wonder.
but that's what I'm saying.
It's
This
like
is
the life of Timothy Green. Those kind of movies.
Hallmark movies.
Oh, there's
can
that
get weird.
Radio Flyer movie or something
Oh my
too.
God, Radio Flyer.
That is
I hate
a
that
movie
movie.
just like this
Well,
one.
that is because the kid's being abused, right?
Yes, yes,
Oh my
I
God, I
fucking hate
forgot
that.
about
That's a
that.
good one.
Didn't we watch that in theaters?
As kids.
Yeah.
You paid
Hey,
money to watch that.
My mom and dad did.
Still a mistake.
kids.
I feel like we should do a whole separate podcast on just Hallmark movies because I've been going down that rabbit hole. It's kind of fun.
It is Christmas time. Well,
I didn't mean
but
those ones, but
Tis the season.
Tis this season.
Yeah.
I love Hallmark Christmas movies.
I've been doing Eric Roberts ones.
I'm a businesswoman. There's no time to love, and I'm moving to the small town. And I'm a guy who's loved too much.
I'm cold inside.
And the mayor's evil
You
somehow.
think she'll warm my pony, with her Christmas spirit?
The local business
Wait.
magnate
Oh, shit,
is like
there's a
super
snowman coming to
involved
life.
in our day-to-day lives somehow.
There's a snowman involved, but it's like a magical. You never see it on screen, but some shit happens at nighttime.
Wait, did you all see that there's a Netflix movie that has that, man, I forget. Pitch Perfect. I think she was in Pitch Perfect.
Anna Kendrick?
But the snowman, I don't think it's her. A snowman, it might be. The snowman comes to life and becomes her dream man.
Oh my god. Rebel Wilson? She was in those. It sounds like a Rebel
Why do you
Wilson
think
film.
she can only get
No, it just seems like she would totally be the one to
Sign on to that. Like,
Yeah, but I don't think Rebel Wilson's gonna bring the people in the seats.
How does a movie like that even end? Does she become a snow woman or does he become a real man?
or does he melt?
I
and
like to
that's...
think
I like
it's
the
just
Shrek
a
ending.
hypothermia fever dream.
I can tell you how the Book of Henry version of
freezing
that
it.
ends.
Man dies. And
Fuck me, Jack Frost.
well, there's the scene in the old 90s Jack Frost scary movie.
Yeah.
So which one? The one that's
The scary
Not
one.
Michael Keaton, but the scary
No,
movie
the horror one.
where
I
he
know.
takes her in the bathtub.
Yeah.
It's
Weird film.
don't watch that.
Yeah, we all know
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, I watched both Jack Frost films. Michael Keaton and that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to clarify.
Both are not good.
No, they.
But the Snowman in
I love
Hallmark
Michael
movie,
Keaton.
I do like the idea of like a Shrek ending to that where she picks to be a snow woman and that's how it ends.
That's.
I think this is the one time that he needs to come to her side.
She's like, listen, I know love says I should be a snow woman, but I want you to really think about this.
I'm gonna tell you. It's about 2
choice.
weeks. Spring's gonna hit.
Yeah.
We live in Ohio, not Alaska, so it's a short lifespan. If you
We can
love
come over
me,
here and live for 40 more years. And it's like, nah.
no, if you love
We
me,
got to not-
you'd accept me.
Well, I only want 2 weeks. That's
Yeah.
kind of where I'm at.
But we haven't really talked about this.
At
No, we
best.
immediately started talking trash about Book of Henry, which is impressive.
It's trash. It's fucking trash.
It's a lot of strong
There's the
feelings.
Matt
Hey,
Select.
Let's do that thing where we talk about all the people that are in it, and you'll be shocked at how trashy it is based on
You
the
break
people.
my heart on some of it, man. Naomi Watts. That's all that matters.
Has she ever won an Academy Award, or
I
has she
didn't
just
look
been
it up.
nominated a
I
couple
mean, she
times?
was in 21 Grams. She was in Mulholland.
Drive.
Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, which is an
Impossible.
amazing movie. And she should have won for that if not.
She's in, I think it's called
She's in
Divergent,
The
the
Ring.
show. Sci-fi show that's pretty good.
She's in what?
The Ring, she's the mom.
She was in The Ring. She was actually really good in
great.
that one. She carried that movie.
She was a good mom in that. I like this film.
Was she? I don't know.
Not in that. Well, she wasn't actually.
She was a good mom in The
She was
Impossible.
a bit like the
Yeah.
mom in The Ring on steroids in the second one. Because remember the kid in The Ring in the first one, in the Ring movie, he was kind of like, he called her by her first name and he's like, no, you're doing it wrong. He always talked down to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to come.
So this is an evolved version of that.
Yeah. She's typecasted. You
Book
know?
Henry's
Yeah,
not
she got
evolved.
typecasted.
That's a shitty
yeah, there's nothing evolved
It's not really
about
a
this movie.
de-evolved. I don't really know if that word exists,
Yeah, it's a
but it's
devolution.
no. It's like a branching evolution where humanity's sad and
Yeah.
there's no happiness in the world, and
Imagine a
we just say
world.
stupid shit and follow up on it.
Perfect. Just like that.
Yeah, that's
It's something.
like if all the shit Trump said, if he actually followed through, that would be a Book of Henry movie. I'm gonna make Canada part of the U.S. Book of Henry would do that. It would do that.
Oh my
you
God.
know, Dad told me the other day that
No.
I got to do this one. I guessed it because it came in and this was wrong.
No.
Pick up and he goes, you know, Trump's about to buy a green one when he starts being the president. I'm like, Dad, get the fuck out of here with me. It was
Can't
that shit.
happen.
But see, Book of
They don't
Henry
wanna
would
be
do that.
bought.
That's the thing, though.
So
Book of
here's what
Henry would do
happens.
that. Book of Henry would be like they would go on a vacation to Greenland.
When
and then
Elon
ahead.
Musk dies,
he's gonna have a book.
he
Book of
leaves a
Elon.
book to Trump called the Book of Elon for how to buy Canada and Greenland.
And it's just about playing like Diablo 4.
Yeah. And being
Trump, you've got to build your elemental resistance.
That's going to be it. I don't know, actually.
And he would talk about it too. He would talk about it out loud, and we were just supposed to believe it. That's what Book of Henry is.
Book of Henry is shitty choices on shitty choices, and then they double down.
No, triple down.
Triple down.
Triple down. We get a triple down effect.
We still haven't talked about who's in this.
All of it does not even matter.
No,
None of it matters. I'm just spoiling
This is the film that should have been axed in the
All
writer's
she
room.
had to do was get that girl to the talent show, and the game's over.
That was it.
Yeah, if Henry was so smart, he figured
Oh my
that
God,
out.
we did it again. We didn't even talk about anybody yet.
We solved the movie. Is that
No,
what you're
we
saying?
were like, let's talk about the cast of
We
actors.
talked about Naomi Watts.
And then we destroyed ourselves.
Sarah Silverman, we
Sarah
mentioned
Silverman's
her.
in it. She sucks in it. And she's got a couple inappropriate scenes.
Yeah,
She's a
Henry
terrible
is
friend.
played by a kid who, you all remember that game? It's a bit Little Nightmares main dude, but
I love
Limbo.
Little Nightmares.
You remember Limbo, Matt?
No.
It's Xbox exclusive. It was just a kid.
I love Little Nightmares, the video
Oh,
game.
Limbo, it's like the almost black and white and all
Yes.
this stuff. Yes, I do
But
know what you're
Henry
talking about.
looks like that kid because he's
Yes,
sickly.
holy crap, he does.
Yeah,
I don't
and he's
know.
got that big head, man.
Is Limbo the name of the kid on Little Nightmares?
No,
No,
that's
Limbo's
6
like an indie game.
and 8, is it? Is that Little Nightmares? 6 is one of them.
Little Nightmares is one of the most fun video games you'll ever play.
That
Because
was,
it's just simple and cool.
It was the first one Finn and me ever beat together.
I
And
beat it with the girls and they got freaked out like every time. It's fun though.
it was really fun.
You know what's not fun? It's this movie
Book
and
of
that
Henry.
fucking weird kid that was in
But
it.
yeah, the
He was also, what's his name? Do you have it somewhere? Did you already say his name?
Actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really care.
No, we do this and it matters, damn it. We do this.
The director of this film.
Jaden Martell.
Yep, Jade Martell.
He's the main kid from the It movies.
Jaden Martell.
That's his name. Well, fucking.
We're gonna choose to believe you. That's Henry, right? Or that's the other brother.
No, Jacob Tremblay is the brother. Jacob Tremblay.
Why do I know that?
Tremblay.
I know that name from something.
Yeah, that's the kid in that stupid fucking movie.
Wow.
Wonder, the kid with the weird face.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Owen Wilson's in
what
it.
I'm saying though, this guy, I feel like I know something else.
Why? Owen Wilson Book of Henry would have been. Wow, Henry. He's doing what over there?
Obvious.
Wow.
Smart.
Henry wants me to kill this.
Henry wrote a book for me to kill the neighbor who's been molesting them.
Wow.
Like, well, we're up to speed.
Have we seen
that's
Owen
crazy.
Wilson and Matthew McConaughey in a movie together? I feel like Matthew McConaughey would just say stupid shit the whole time.
We've not seen them
Owen
winning
Wilson would
awards
just say,
together, I'll tell you that.
And they're both Texas boys. You
Yeah.
think they'd hit it off?
I
Maybe
bet
they
they
do.
would. Maybe they hit it off too well, and you lose.
They just
the
don't
point.
want to. They don't want to
Like,
let people know.
You're like, what's the what are we doing this movie on again? I don't know.
I don't know.
Matthew McConaughey wakes up and goes, I'm not feeling all right.
I don't know if Matthew McConaughey would have done Book of Henry like Owen Wilson. I can see Owen Wilson doing it. I don't see
Owen
Matthew
Wilson would have done
McConaughey.
it. Owen Wilson would have been almost any
You all,
character in this
you all
movie.
remember McConaughey at his current state. And when he was down, he would have done this
He
shit.
would have. I could see Owen Wilson replacing Sarah Silverman. I could see him replacing Naomi Watts.
Kissing the boy?
I could see him. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I
what
could
does
see
he
him
care?
replacing the stepdad. I could see him being the principal. I could see him being Henry's brother. Like,
He's the neighbor girl doing the dance.
yeah. I could see
God,
it.
Owen, someone hurt you real bad. Yeah, wow.
They fucked that nose up.
This movie.
This.
I want to talk about
But-
it. Director. What's the director's name? Connery.
What did we say he did? He did some
He
good
did Jurassic
stuff.
World 1 and 2.
Oh.
And he was going to do
He
Star
did.
Wars.
What's the indie film that we talked about? The time travel indie film.
Oh, Safety Not Guaranteed.
Safety Not Guaranteed.
Which
That
is a
was
good
him.
movie.
Wait a second. Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, it surprised us.
really good movie in my eyes.
God.
So this guy's like not a bad director.
Yes,
he just
he is.
okay. Brett told him one thing against him, but to be
Yes.
fair,
I mean,
I don't have to.
this
be
one
fair.
thing
Fuck
is
him.
enough, you know?
He did safety not guaranteed.
It's like holding somebody giving you AIDS against something. It's big enough. You can do it, alright?
that's a Dave Chappelle rape man joke. He saves, but he rapes.
Wait. Is that a Chappelle joke? Because that's an
That is-
actual Japanese superhero.
Oh no, that's the Dave Chappelle joke.
They
He
actually
might have
have
read that.
a manga about it. Rape Man.
Might be a lot of mangas about that. To be fair.
It was actually really popular though. And I'm like, God Damn it, Japanese, I
Stop
love
it.
you, but I hate you in the same breath.
Japan, why do you keep promoting this? Why is this on my For You page?
But we
Japan?
also have Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Okay, fine, Japan.
get me.
If you guys would just finish Berserk, Japan. But yeah, I think that's most of the cast that matters. Oh, wait, what's the other that plays the neighbor? The guy from Breaking Bad.
Hank from Breaking Bad. I don't know.
Oh, Lee Pace is a doctor.
Rick Cage.
Is his name Rick Cage?
No, fake Nick Cage.
He does. He tries to talk like Nick
Smooth
Cage
over
and tries
Nick
to
Cage.
kind of look like him a little bit in this.
Yeah.
He's not very good in it, but be prepared to hear that.
Even
a
the
lot.
lighting, though, and the camera around him, how they film that dude says, love interest or there to make it better.
Uh-huh.
There's like,
He tried.
if a camera could have a twinkle in its eye when it's filming somebody, it had a twinkle then.
Always does.
I think there's
for
a
Lee
second
Pace.
book of Henry where he purposely dies and gets cancer so that his mom can get hooked up with that doctor. And he left that for Sarah Silverman to make sure it happened.
We have to assume that all things were planned by Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Praise be his name.
Praise be Henry. I just think the way it's worded like a Bible book cracks me up the more I think
it's
about
perfect.
it. Anyways, if you guys will turn to Book Henry, chapter 21, young mom blow his brains out.
13, Henry. And he laid the marble upon the track so his mom would shoot him in the sack.
He counted 9 steps to the bridge.
400 feet down.
Grab the holy hand grenade.
The number is 3, not 2, not 4. Thou shalt not count to 5. Thou shalt only count to 3.
Henry had some jokes in there.
Yeah.
He did have a sense of humor. It was in like, the people responsible for the Book of Henry have been sacked. Little did we know they actually got sacked from Star Wars because this movie sucked so bad.
Yeah, that's fair. One of the big rumors. He was
Is
supposed to be
that
Star
really
Wars
what
9.
they say?
Yes, he was supposed to do Star Wars 9. He did this before that, and they kind of pulled away from him.
I like that a lot. At first I thought he turned Star Wars down to do this.
No.
I love the idea of them seeing this and being like, listen, man.
Hey, why did you include child molestation in a family film? I thought it was dark and deep. Yeah, no, it is. It is. But, like, why? Why
dark.
did you...
It's not deep.
You also killed the main character
It
like 30
actually
minutes
is
in.
brightly lit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's weird.
Do you know what tone means? Like,
They just killed the main character 30 minutes in. They let us watch his last breaths on scene 30 minutes in.
and they're like, anyways, that was crazy.
And
Time to eat some
we had
chocolate, bitches.
1 minute of his mom grieving. 1 minute. And she automatically like starts smoking in
Let's
front of
bake
the kid.
stuff. Let's bake. Let's smoke.
The grieving process is complicated. Oh, there's people screaming. He tried to kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that he lost Star Wars to this is amazing.
Good. He got what he deserved.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to harp
just-
on it too much.
We're
Disney,
gonna harp on it in a minute.
like you fucked up episode 9, Disney. But by not hiring this guy,
God, could you
didn't
imagine
fuck
if he
up
did
as
Star
bad
Wars?
as you-
What would he have put in there?
oh my god. Well,
Like,
I'd love for Rey to save the galaxy, but she's got cancer. So
Rey is actually the product of an assault on someone by Palpatine, and it's incestuous. That's
she left a book for Kylo.
she left a book for Finn
Didn't we
to blow up a
kinda
planet.
He wrote some of it, right? And
He did write some
Oh
of it. That's
my
right.
God.
think about it. Palpatine comes back. It was all on Major Planning. He's pulled out like a clone out of a fucking vending machine or something. A claw machine.
Yeah, I mean, Palpatine having clones was in the original expanded universe, and
It
it was
doesn't
stupid
matter,
there
it's
too.
stupid.
Yeah. It's called Star Wars doesn't know how to create more
Wait,
cool characters, which
that-
makes zero damn
That
sense.
Palpatine character is supposed to be a clone?
In Star Wars 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like
He
the
clones
OG.
himself a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
In like Force Ghost over or whatever. It's lazy. It's Star Wars. They
But
stopped giving a shit at some point.
Somehow that's even worse than what I thought.
Yeah, it's
I try not to think of the movie, really.
good. They don't want you to sink.
I mean, it's a good thing. We've already discussed that.
I've only
Yaks
watched
in
it the one
space.
time.
It doesn't deserve it. But this film, we need to probably start with how this film goes.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us about it. What happens,
How
man?
does it begin?
I'll tell you how
How
it
does
begins.
one
It
begin
begins
with Henry?
with this kid giving a speech about what legacy means.
Is that the very beginning?
It opens in the
It's a show and
classroom.
tell, or not show and tell. It is
Could call it a show and tell because
Oh,
he's
it's
a
the kid talking
12-year-old
about- yeah.
fucking kid.
dodgeball. The one kid wants to be a dodgeball Olympic champion, and Henry shits on his dream to then talk about legacy.
Yep, he said legacy's not about how many commas you have in your bank account, even though that's a big key part of this movie. It's about the people you help, the people you take care of, and the people, like, the friends you make or something.
Which is a really weak ass
Yeah, it
answer.
wasn't- it wasn't
It's such a
genius.
cop out.
Yeah, it didn't sound like the work of a genius.
Yes, he's just like telling the teacher, "I think your assignment's stupid. I'm gonna take it the other way." The teacher's like, "God, you're so smart.
Why are you still going to school
You're
here?
wicked smart." Anyway.
Wicked smart.
He short circuited his essay or discussion, whatever. He didn't even give us about his legacy. He said, "Well, this is legacy and that. It doesn't matter."
She should have given him an F and said you failed, Henry.
Yeah, Henry, read the goddamn instructions next time. That's weird.
Financial guru and a genius, and yet he learns he's gonna die and he doesn't enjoy the moment the time he has. Like,
But
I don't even know how it works.
Yeah, he's dumb.
he is.
But he's smart.
Instead of his teacher
dumb.
being like, F, Henry, that was bad, she says, remind me again why you're not at some really smart school and instead
can't
you're
do
here with
school.
us fucking idiots.
It's because they said it's better for my social skills and upbringing, which I don't believe for a minute.
No.
Do you think
If
the
you
smart
could sit
school
this-
told him that because
Because they didn't want to deal with him because he was annoying.
you.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
It's like, Henry, we have 1,000 smart kids here and none of them annoy us like you do, Henry. Like, you little shit.
You're pretentious?
none of this happens. It's all in his head. It's why he's not at the smart school. He tells himself he's actually half.
oh my
He's
God.
been dying of cancer for a while.
Yeah,
it's
his
a-
brain is
The
rotted.
tumor is what's causing all
The problem
this.
is his mom is such an
No
alcoholic.
reason.
She doesn't realize he's not
He's so
intelligent.
smart, Henry.
Yeah, they
They mentioned
mentioned
Jim Beam come back.
That makes a lot of sense.
she has 600,000 in the bank because they started with $1 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say, his dad died. They got like 2 or 3 million in insurance policy.
And he's
like,
got down to 600K in the year.
I figured it out, Mom. We got 680,000. She's like,
It's
you're
a
so
numbers game.
smart. You're so smart.
The mom's just like, as long as I have booze money, we're riding free.
Can I
Like,
play Gears of War? I'm like really
I get a
good at it.
level.
yeah, these are words said in this
Oh my
movie.
God, can we
Okay,
talk
so-
about that?
We're getting to it. I think it's next
No,
scene,
skip a
right?
Shotgun.
1,
See,
2, skip a few, get to Gears of War scene
Okay,
now.
we're at their house at this, and we get to meet the mom here.
Yeah.
Well, we meet her in the car, right? But
Naomi
she's here.
Watts. She's
That was a noise.
That was she-
She's a person.
that's what you
noise.
had.
this movie.
She was once a person. She's a hollow.
She is really bad in this. Unless like that was a direction she was given.
I can't fault any of them because
I can't.
does anybody give a good performance?
No, but like, I don't really know because I wasn't really paying attention to their performances because the overall plot was so insane to me. I honest to God did not really pay
Most
attention
of the
to
time,
them.
I thought they went with the first take.
That's possible.
Or the director told them a weird emotion because a lot of times I'm like, how the fuck would you respond like this?
I thought the guy at the gun store was a good actor.
Yeah, because he wanted to blow all their brains out. And I felt that way too.
Yeah, he's like, I actually run a gun store. Please stop sending these people in here.
Why's your film crew here?
Yeah, please stop.
His son came in with that stupid red book in his hands too.
And started writing shit down. So it was a terrorist. It was
Yeah.
weird. But yeah, so we get to see the mom, who is very irresponsible.
She's
right?
immature.
Immature, irresponsible.
Stable.
She basically has Henry handle the finances.
And yet she scolds him for doing so.
But I think what's important to mention, the movie presents all this like in a warm, fun tone.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like an older Disney movie where it's like Henry's super genius and he does all this cool, wild stuff for his family. But that's like the tone it presents.
Yeah. Like we're gonna get going this
wore
fun.
tennis shoes.
Yeah, it's like Henry's cool. Oh, and the neighbor next door is grumpy. Ooh, he's a bad guy.
She's
But
having a
that's
tough time. Henry's there to take care of
But
that.
also-
Henry's going to show her how to live life to the fullest.
Because it's like a teen drama movie, you also get the hint that potentially there could be something bad that happens to one of them.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's not
But,
like
That's
toward
where
the
the
end.
tone is all over
Yeah,
the place.
yeah, but like the original tone is very like kind of almost campy.
Yeah, the
Golden amber
Wonder
hues
Kid.
around it of like joy, where
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah, it's
Ah.
God, what a wacky family. Like
it's that twinkle in the eye I talked about
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, and it's got
I'm a character insert of
Chitty
Henry.
Chitty Bang Bang
It's
thing
like
where
Freaky Friday. you know?
Yeah.
they flip a ball and it rolls down and does this.
And you even get to meet like her work, and like she has like jokes with the friend, the mom friend there, and you're like, God,
Sarah
this
Silverman.
cast is fun.
Yeah.
and we're in for a great time for the next hour.
She tells her boss she doesn't know she can do direct deposit because she'd have to talk
Oh
to
my
Henry, and he's
God.
like, you'd have to talk to your 11-year-old son.
But it's like almost play for laughs. Like
Yeah.
I want to see a cut of this film with a laugh track.
It'd be like
throughout.
watching Big Bang Theory.
So two
Oh,
things.
God.
I think
Piece
Freaky
of
Friday
shit.
is actually a good reference for it because, or Parent Trap. There it is.
Parent
That's
Trap.
the one. They're doing a weird thing there, man, and yet it's just playful, and we're all okay with
we're
it.
having
Yeah,
fun.
and it's
The other
playful
thing,
throughout.
Instead of a laugh track, I want the other one where people respond correctly. Your fucking 11-year-old son is doing your finances. You're a bad mom.
So when they film movies, and usually they have a couple endings, and before they send them out to theaters and all that,
screenings.
they have test groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think all the feedback was on this?
Can you,
What the
can you
fuck
not
was
have
that?
the neighbor musk?
So the beginning of this film, I don't know,
Where?
but you know,
Which story was supposed to care about?
Yeah, but not only that, but none of it like you would think it might pull at your heartstrings and you cry, but not once did this movie ever make you feel sad.
yeah,
It made me feel sad
Not like for the character.
for my existence, for Matt.
thanks.
And also, what I would come out of the test screen and be like, so does Henry come back to life?
Or not? Yeah, is there a Henry
Did he
too?
resurrect him?
Oh, is Henry and Munchkin too? God, Munchkin and Henry would have had fun. Oh, hey,
Munchie?
Henry. Yeah, Munchie.
Yeah,
Munchie. Hey, Henry, what do you want to do?
I just think Frankie Freako would kill him. Hey, Henry, fuck off.
Come on, Henry.
Daddy blows his brain. do.
Oh yeah, but so the mom, irresponsible, all that, played for laughs. She's playing Gears of War.
And not
Terribly,
even playing
terribly.
it correctly.
Which is
She's
hilarious.
holding it like she's never held
The
a controller.
controller like she has fear of it.
But we're supposed to believe this is what she does. She's a gamer. But she's holding a controller like you would, like if you took someone out on a date and it was their first time ever playing, and you're like, oh, let's play the Switch, and they were like messing around with it. That's what it would be like.
Or if you went to a country without video games, you handed them a controller.
Yeah.
It would kind of look like that.
And they like move the
What is this
controller
magic
as
stick?
like stuff moves. Yeah. Oh, it was awful.
Terrible. But once again, it's kind of played for laughs, like almost, right? Like it's kind of like, the mom plays games and it looks crazy when she
Family
does
is
it.
different.
Yeah, I like them. I'm hoping good things for them. And then we
My
go,
mom would play video games and not manage her life.
Yeah,
but
then
Henry's got it.
she talks about leveling up, which is not a thing in shooters
Gears.
like that,
You don't-
especially Gears.
I mean, you can level up in some games, the shooters like that, where it's
You
like
can level up internally.
where you can you can open up new gear or things like that. But Gears,
Not Gears of War 2.
Yeah, you're not leveling up to the point of like I'm a level 32 monk.
Yeah, and then what? I'm trying to remember what comes after this. It kind of gets disjointed for me for a
well,
bit.
the kid was taking a bath, right? And she told him, "Hey, I got you." But then she just leaves him, and she's playing video games.
She drops her kid off.
Yeah, because we forgot to mention that they have a younger brother.
Less intelligent brother.
Yeah, he's dumb. He's dumb.
Wait,
He's a big dummy.
what is he?
Yes.
I never thought that he was dumb. I
don't
just thought
know.
he wasn't Henry.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really care, to
And
be
that's the
honest.
thing, though. Henry, his shadow He's overshadowing his brother even in death.
Henry is Mount Fuji.
Here's a
He
question.
overshadows all of their life.
He's a valley.
Without what Henry asked them to do, and without Henry, like, if this movie was just about those two finding their place in the world, would it not be a better movie?
It'd be Simon Birch.
Yeah, it'd be better.
It would be.
But I think that's the thing because it makes you think that's what this movie
that's what
is.
it's gonna be. They're gonna be like, okay, well, you're not an idiot, brother. Like, you have your own special talents now. We never really see that because even his special talent wasn't really a special talent.
His talent was to try and replicate what Henry did earlier in the movie.
I know, which no one else saw.
Yeah, I know. They're like, they're not in on the joke. Oh, he's too dumb to know.
It does, yeah. His special talent is not having a tumor.
Let's stand up and clap for him.
Do you think he won the talent show over the girl?
Yeah, I do. Well,
God,
to be fair,
that's dark.
Do you think that?
That's
Do you
dark.
think they gave him the prize because of his brother dying?
Listen,
And
his
yet
brother
they jumped
died.
over the girl even though they found out she
The
was
girl
being molested
might be
from her dad.
abused, but his brother's definitely dead. So
I mean, we called the cops. We already solved one problem.
shit. I don't know who to give it to. Probably the kid playing
She
Wonderwall.
won't dance again. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again.
The kid needs a confidence boost.
But he didn't do anything. That's the thing, man. The little kid rapping was better than him. That's a
oh
talent.
god, that was really bad. Actually, who did win
So
the talent
good.
show? I need to know. I'm invested in that.
That's a tough one to call.
It shouldn't be, and that's the problem with the Book of Henry.
It shouldn't be.
What shouldn't be a tough one to call?
Actually, we're skipping ahead, but I think it's important to mention that how bad this movie is at a talent show in a kid's film, which you would think would be like the culmination of everyone showing off who they are. And it's supposed to, like in a kid's film, it's supposed to be that moment. When it's like, I am good enough, is used to show that a girl was definitely being sexually abused by her stepfather.
And the mom definitely missed some of her son's talent show.
Yeah, 100%. Although to be fair, it's not like he did anything courageous, like or good.
No, but she missed it.
Bottom line, to get back to the point of these people finding their footing and their like spot in the world, they don't.
No.
We just get another notification that this kid has zero talent.
She didn't grow as a mom. She didn't pull the trigger.
Really, yeah. I think it kind of ends with her working on her storybook, but does it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it does, but it's
And she adopts another kid. Oh, it's a big surprise. This kid no longer has a parent.
Yeah.
yeah.
So our next scene, after he's going through their finances and kind of lecturing her, and they're hanging out a little bit.
fun super kid stuff.
Is she's walking out with the kids and the neighbor, who's the asshole from
Hank. We'll just call him Hank.
But that's tough because we have a Hank in this movie at Henry when he's being naughty.
That'll be a side mission.
Her neighbor, who is the police commissioner, who is
Hank.
what's
Hank
the girl?
from Breaking Bad.
What's the girl's name?
They kept saying Maddie last night and it was fucking me up.
That's
Maddie's
the
the
dancer.
actress.
I know. And that's
Sarah?
Sure. We'll go with Sarah for now. Yeah,
swear, don't
that's
listen.
her stepfather. Apparently her real mom is dead. It's very Snow White-esque.
Yeah, but still fitting in the tone
Yeah,
of...
that's fine. Obviously, like, you haven't crossed any lines. You haven't said or done anything that seems like we can't go back from here.
Yeah, this is kind of
Yeah.
like she's a sad kid next door
Exactly.
that has a real reason to be sad.
Even if
but
he's-
we're gonna find happiness together.
Even if he's an asshole.
Christina.
Christina, not Sarah.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Christina.
same people.
Even if he's mentally abusive or physically abusive, we can kind of come
Or
back
maybe he's
from
just
that.
having a tough time as a dad without the
Yeah,
mom.
maybe he's an alcoholic, all that stuff. That's fine. But we cross a line later on.
Oh yeah, we've not got there yet.
You can't come back from. There is no happy ending because everyone's
Hey.
broken at the end of this movie.
Yeah, but that's not what it wants you to think,
That's-
and it's
yeah,
not
it's
clever
like,
at doing
we
it.
did it.
It's just like kicking you in the shins.
Everyone knows that you're good once the person that did it isn't there anymore.
Yeah, so the quick digging I did, that Maddie girl, do you know what she's from?
Yep. I looked it up a few minutes
Okay,
ago.
Dancing Moms.
She's from Dancing Moms.
Okay, that's a sad story.
Well, we were watching
I
it
feel
with
like
Mom.
this is a sad story on the Book of Henry though, because that show was weird.
Yeah, but Mom was like, "Oh, of course, like she's gonna dance in this." I'm like, "Who? What the fuck are we talking
I don't
about?
think
Who
it
is
was-
this?"
Why is she
I felt-
dancing?
Yeah, like, is this a
It was
thing?
that moment where I felt like I lost touch with like what's cool at that time. Where I'm like, am I so out of the loop? I don't know Maddie because everybody keeps saying Maddie,
Maddie
Maddie,
Ziegler,
Maddie.
right? Is it Ziegler?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, well, now we know.
All right, cool.
We missed that.
I'm glad.
Okay, well, she is our neighbor girl, and her stepfather is an asshole police commissioner who is getting on to Naomi Watts about getting her
Her
leaves up.
leaves in her area.
To be fair, to him, at this point, she has been presented as not a functioning adult.
Not responsible.
So, like, you almost want to take it as someone's kind of like checking on her, like, "Hey, lady."
I told him that last
like-
night. At first, I was like, it just seems like he's trying to. Maybe he'll get with her because maybe he's getting, he's getting her in line. But I think somebody else had seen it. Like, no, he molested her.
maybe-
Like, goddamn.
What the fuck?
Maybe this movie is about softening his heart and like
Bringing a
making
family together.
two families together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what he's saying.
No.
Nope.
That's how it's
See,
shown.
actually, I saved the movie.
Yeah, you made it not as bad. It's still not.
You made
good,
it
right?
like a straight to
A
DVD
normal
Disney
Hallmark
film,
movie.
or
Yeah, a
a Hallmark.
normal-
Yeah, maybe more Hallmark
Something
than Disney.
that
No,
would
it's
not get
Disney.
you fired
It's
from
like
Star
a
Wars.
Timothy
It's
Green.
Disney because the kids
Wonder.
better than adults.
It would have not gotten you fired from Star Wars.
No.
Yeah, if you play it safe with this movie, you're still on Star
Yeah,
Wars.
Star Wars would have been like, yeah, sure, we don't
sure,
care.
whatever.
Yeah, we were
It's
gonna do
Not a
whatever.
jumbled mess. We're like, what the fuck? The character just what?
So what's
It's
our
just-
next scene?
She takes him to school.
Cool. Yeah.
And he
We-
notices that. Can we just call her Ziegler girl, dancer girl?
Dancer.
She's sleepy, tired,
dancer.
worn down. He goes to check on her as his brother kind of gets bullied and like made fun of, and the kid's like, "Man, fuck him! Like, at least you're smart. He ain't shit. He's nothing."
Which is a wild
Yeah.
bullying.
But eventually, we're supposed to like that kid because
Also,
he's
got your medal.
I think they forgot that.
He's got your medal.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we fucking...
Yeah, so once again, this is the film introducing who is going to be like one of the main antagonists, the bullies at school that
Yeah,
you're going
you
to have
think.
to learn to get
Nope.
acceptance from.
honestly that's the last time we ever talk about that part of the movie.
Actually, this is about when the film switches gears, is after this scene.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because doesn't he go talk to his principal at this point?
No. So after he asks how she is, because he's noticed that she's not happy. And
He
then
comes
I think
home.
we get to see the mom at work.
Oh yeah,
Right, which is still kind of that happy-go-lucky, like her and Sarah Silverman have jokes together.
Sarah Silverman telling
My
the patron to
Maserati's
stop,
crashed.
stop looking at her breasts.
But you keep showing them
which is a weird thing, but yeah. So it's still like the funny stuff, and then we go home. Don't really remember what happened.
He's
Oh,
got to cheer his brother up because his brother's mad at him.
he cheers his brother out by
And this
reenacting
is
it.
the magic act that gets reused at the end of the movie.
But it's,
Township.
it's
Not a magic act.
There's no
okay,
magic.
that's a bad
It's,
description.
it's like him doing a mountain climbing against the wind and snow that he makes,
Yeah.
and he has the little helmet on that he has. He wears like the goggles and the aviator helmet.
Someone
That-
somewhere
that
thought the scene was
highlight of this
magical.
trailer.
Yeah,
It's also on the cover,
Yeah,
I think,
someone-
of the DVD
the
and the film
stills.
poster, and it's in here for about 30 seconds.
that's what I'm saying.
and-
So someone thought this scene was magical, and they thought we'll do callbacks to it, and we'll do trailers around it, and we'll make this a big part of the movie. Not once did I feel like it was a big part of the movie.
it didn't matter. None of
When
this
that
mattered.
snow started shooting out at the end, I was like, "What? Oh yeah, that's what it is." It didn't immediately. It wasn't a callback of, "Oh, this is who he was." He did it one time.
Yeah, to his brother in secrecy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything special. And we also saw some like Rube Goldberg machines at various points as well, like kind of just showing how smart he was, right?
Yeah.
Like so, all that's happened. That's where we're at now. That's what this film has looked like in tone. And then,
And all over the place. It's just
but it's still kind of like in that track.
hue.
Yeah, and now
Whimsical
we're at
but fun.
we're at the nighttime. I think I might
Is
be
this
skipping
where
a
his
scene
mom
here.
starts drinking?
Sarah Silverman comes.
Yeah,
They drink.
They are drinking like crazy.
But it was this is even like fucking whimsical when she goes in. She's like, "We need to drink." Okay, and they are the worst drunk actors ever.
And they talk
actually
about
just drunk.
Henry
Looks
in a
like-
weird way, like he's the most reliable man I've ever
She
met.
goes,
And
"If you've ever met a man better than him, I haven't."
I wish I had.
What the
it's weird.
It is. It's weird. And that, yeah, this is kind of the beginning
She's
of the tone
waiting
shift.
for him to hit 18 so she
Yeah.
can lay her claim.
Yeah, genius. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, then we go upstairs where he's looking out the window
And
at his neighbor.
Wait
Spots
for it.
Batman.
What does he see, Matt, in this child?
He doesn't
movie?
see anything that
but-
it shows us because the film thought that was crossing the line. But what did it insinuate that his neighbor is being molested by her stepfather? And the film never recovers at this point. It never
It
takes
never had
itself
it to recover though.
it never takes itself serious enough after this point. Nothing
To
that and
allow us to feel.
yeah, and this is such a big thing that technically nothing that happened before this matters.
No.
None of it. Like this is like the pivotal story thing. So it's like, oh, the last 30 minutes are just bullshit. Then.
And
Like
it-
I don't care that he does her
It
finances.
taints
Really,
everything. It taints everything. What was once whimsical is disgusting now because you're like, oh, what about the girl?
Yeah, it's like I thought they were a happy family, but it doesn't make sense because it's like, oh, we're trying to do dark to pull your emotion strength. It's like, why did you go there?
Why did they go there?
Why did they go there? That's the question of this film. Why was that a plot for a kid movie?
That golden hue, amber hue I was talking about that's throughout this movie in the beginning was just them peeing on us,
But
man.
they keep that hue, though.
They do.
They do.
But what I'm
They try
saying
to
is,
keep
They're
it.
like,
That's just piss.
that's just a
That's
part of
just
the
piss.
story.
Oh, it's a
It's
golden
not-
shower?
Yeah.
It's not the twinkling of the eye. It is piss.
Yeah, and it just... It doesn't... It's just like, I don't understand. I don't know why they did this. You would think, like, when they're making kid films, they have a checkbox of, like, things not to do. And this has to be really high up on that checkbox. It's like,
Or-
hey, I know you're making a kid film, but just make sure you don't molest
broke
any of the
that
kids in
line
the
for a
film.
reason.
Or let's pretend like it's such an obvious line to not break. It's not on the checklist.
Yeah, it's common law.
Like-
we just know not to do it, dumbass.
Like, this is when Larry David would come in and be like, yeah, it's not written there, but I mean,
he's trying to get the movie produced, and they're
Yeah.
like, ha, yeah, as long as you don't have any molestation in your film, right? Ha, no, for real, right? Wait, why are you're messing with me, obviously. Yeah, I'll produce it. But no, they did it. They Law and Order SVU'd it in the middle of the 80s Disney film.
in the darkest kind of way. A very, very dark tone.
all
and
we
then
got
back
was
to
the
fun times.
crime, though.
Yeah.
We never
don't
get any of that, like,
Sweet vengeance. Revenge porn.
coming in there like, these pieces of shit, just let's get them now.
No.
Instead, we're just like,
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's like he wakes up the next day, he's like, well, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was
Molest.
another day in Doug's life, right? That's what it feels like. A fucking episode of
Daddy,
TV.
I gotta voice like this because my stepdad's coming at me.
Yeah, like we watched an episode of Boy Meets World where you see someone get molested, talks to his dad, and everything's fine.
Yeah, at the end of the episode, he's
Girl
like, hey,
meets dad,
I think the
you
universe
know?
will figure it out, son. And he's like, all right, Dad. Next
Mr.
episode.
Feeney comes up and says, it's just one of those things in life.
He's the police commissioner.
And they play a soft violin to change us out.
And then we
Like,
drop
yeah.
it. But this film doesn't drop it. It
And the
just
next episode
continues
starts
on.
with, hey, how you doing?
Glad all that stuff got resolved.
Doesn't
Crazy.
matter, bro. Well, we probably never see that character again.
No, yeah, that's what
It's
it
just
is.
easier. Like sometimes you can't fix
Angus
it.
shouldn't have asked for a salary raise.
We'll give you a salary raise. But no, we have to live with it because
And so does the girl, because she goes to school the next day and she looks a fucking mess again.
God, man.
And the first thing he does is he rushes out of class so he can talk to his principal, and he calls her by her first name and he starts yelling at her and saying, you gotta do something. And he does listen to signs. He's like, she's not sleeping, or she's
tired. She's covered in bruises. She's unkempt. Her grades have been doing bad.
Like,
It's this is a precocious little asshole, man.
he's not wrong on this part.
He's not wrong, but he's a precocious little asshole. I wish he'd shut up.
But the principal responds in the worst way possible with basically, I've done nothing. And I'm out of ideas. I don't know what you want from me,
I need
Henry.
some kind of proof.
I need proof. And he's like, you don't need proof according to these brochures right
You can
here,
report, or at
conveniently.
least investigate based on this.
100%. But she doesn't either because of his status. She doesn't want to like bark up that tree.
Which is, it's setting up the expectation that adults have failed Henry. Because that's kind of what this... I think that's what they're going for, is like, society fails this kid who's smarter than being a normal kid.
Fails Henry.
I know. I'm saying...
I get what he's saying, though. Henry looks at it as a failure on their part. The
It's like a personal attack on Henry.
Again,
Home Alone style. He's gonna take it in his own
and
hands.
a kid's movie
I believe Hogan would have whooped that guy's ass the second he
killed
found
him,
out.
man.
They would have been no.
That's what I thought we
Hue,
were gonna watch.
the golden hue I was talking about, you can't have then on top of this child molesting. The principal that Henry has failed him. I'm like, oh my god, man.
Yeah. Why are you piling this shit
to
on?
get back on this,
Society's fucked.
we were supposed to do
I'm a
a
nihilist now.
double feature between this and Home Alone 2, and the idea was this movie was going to be kind of like whimsical like Home Alone, and like I thought, okay, he's going to stop this bad guy by putting some Hot Wheels
dying.
on the bridge and watching him
He's
fall
gonna
off
have a
the
Rube
bridge.
Goldberg machine that catches them in the act and attacks them, or I
Just
don't know, put them in
something
prison.
By
fun.
dying.
Fun and whimsical and like traps, because they have like those simple machines throughout the movie, and it works, you know. But none of that happens.
Oh, no.
His solution is putting a fucking bullet in this guy's brain.
Which, I mean, great idea, not this film. Like,
No.
Also, this film suffers from way too many ideas.
This film suffers from way
this
too
film
many
suffers.
things.
This film suffers.
We suffer.
We suffer.
Instead of
film
filtering it
suffers.
out and making
Maybe it is a good film. Everyone suffered.
Yeah.
Instead of making solutions, they came up with another stupid plot line or idea.
Who knew the Book of Henry
and it's
was
supposed
Catholic?
to distract you. Like, his mom's a fuck up, now there's drinking. Is that happening? Is she gonna become a drunk? Oh, there's child molestation. My God.
Are they
Now
gonna-
the principal's failing him. Like, I couldn't catch up with the plot lines.
But
Yeah.
don't worry, because as movies tend to do,
We're going to take another left turn.
Well, we have a convenient one here, though. Not a left turn yet.
Oh,
Henry,
okay.
that
Dead
day,
end?
gets picked up by his mom, and they're at the liquor store or a gas station, and this guy is physically and verbally abusing his girlfriend, and
Grocery store.
Yeah, he wants to do something, and his mom's like, let's mind our own business. It's none of our business. And he's like, well, that's fucking bullshit. He's not wrong, but it's like a little too, like, on
Didn't
the nose.
this guy push that lady into the glass?
Yeah,
though?
it's 100%.
It became
yeah.
physical, and now I'm like, what's up, beast? Call the cops.
Yep,
Because we just
100%.
witnessed domestic violence.
Yeah, this is a little different. This is a little shouting match or whatever. This was... Yeah, but as I said, once again, I think it's trying to do that thing of Henry thinks society has failed, him trying to do the right thing, so he
knows
takes it in his
what's
hand.
best.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. And technically,
And I
according to his
get what they're
worldview,
doing.
he's not wrong. But
And I get it, but you don't put child molestation in a kid film. So, like,
No.
we're stuck with, like, dealing with a really heavy subject, and they're trying to, like, twist it to Henry's like, I am the hero here.
Yeah.
And it's like, Henry, this is really
you
bad.
don't white knight this shit,
Yeah,
man.
Henry, you call the cops.
You kill him, and you're giving her more trauma.
Well, I mean, not that's how this movie presents it. That's the final left turn.
Yeah,
we'll
well,
get
yeah.
to that.
But no, so they leave the grocery store and they get back and they see Sarah Silverman's character passed out, like in a spot.
And because she just
in
dropped
the
And
work.
Naomi wants is like, I had to cover your shift. And that's all they're talking about. And they're like, oh, okay, cool, well, let's start drinking some more. And
In
they
the
do.
backyard, she's asleep on like the swing almost, and they wake her up, and she just starts drinking. But she wakes up. I guess if you were that fucked up, you'd wake up like, Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here.
What do you
feel
want?
like shit?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Actually, kind of a useless scene.
That was a useless scene.
That's what I'm
and
saying. There's another plotline that
him
didn't do
calling
anything.
social
Yeah.
services was a useless scene because it sounds like he had done it before. The same guy shows up who is apparently
His brother?
that dude's brother.
Yeah.
They shake hands. He goes to talk to his stepdaughter, and then everything's cool. And so that's when he decides he's going to do something on his
Yeah,
own.
that strikes three. Now we're at the point
Yeah,
of
we're on plan C
Henry
now.
has to take it into his own map.
Yeah.
Which could be a film. A very bad film. but we get the final left turn.
No, we're not there yet, man.
I swear to God, what else happens before this kid
This
finds
is where
us?
he goes to the bridge. He sees how high it
my
is
God,
from the right
that's
side,
right.
high it is on the left side. He figures that out. He goes to a gun store in a ghetto ass area, figures out how much it would cost to
We
buy a
could have wrapped
gun.
this up into after the turning point, though.
I'm not
because
wrapping shit up. I need to get to
the
this.
problem is,
Thank God he does all the planning.
It's used
He
there
does.
after. Do you want to repeat it again, or are we just gonna say?
He's got a point. They do butterfly affected.
Yeah.
Shit.
He lays it out for them to play out the role that he had planned for himself.
Well, pretty much he goes to these weird locations and does a little bit of research. They don't tell you exactly what his plan
The
is.
time spent on this would have been a lifetime. Okay.
Well, not for a genius.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Just like the time spent.
Actually, it does
to
raise the
record
question.
The audio doesn't make sense.
How much time had passed?
Well, not just how much time has passed, but it also raises the question. He was like really quick on this. I wonder if he's thought about it before for someone else. He's like that bully at school.
Dad.
Yeah, Dad comes back, Mom.
No,
I
Dad
guess.
not back. Dad gone.
Dad gone,
Oh
Mom.
my God! Did he kill their dad?
Yes. Yes.
God, it
it's
would
in,
be-
It's in the book of Henry chapter 1. Guys. Did you not
Book of
read it?
Henry, but he's a serial killer would still be less dark than my neighbor is molested and I have to save her.
Oh, yeah.
Question.
That's the thing. Let's watch that one instead.
I think that
If
would
this
work.
movie had actually become popular, and they had released like the book, if
You've already failed us.
they had released the diary book of Henry, like his written notes,
Oh, like, okay.
would you have bought that?
Yes. Oh my God,
You
yes.
think he's got a sketch of the neighbor's
He
dad
has a
over
sketch
top
of everything. That's the most annoying part of
He
this.
Da Vinci. They
Yeah,
give him
he's-
the Da Vinci pencil sketch for
He
everything.
sketches everything and writes all of it out. But
Here's Hank's dick.
now
Shoot this
it looks
first.
like he's starting. With the picture is within it's a 3-to-1 scale. It's within a 0.8 inch accuracy.
Yeah, he
it's
gets
across
real.
and dark. What's happening?
He gets real in detail.
Which once again, let me remind you, we're talking about sexual assault of a minor, his own like stepdaughter, in a kids movie. That's what we're talking about here.
It doesn't go away. Like that's it's like it's a line you can't cross.
But they keep going
And we
so
cross it
fucking
like 20,
whimsical.
30 minutes in.
yeah,
At
they
least
never
the
take it
butterfly effect
serious.
keeps a heavy-ish tone. This movie is just back to like, ha, we're having fun.
Isn't that crazy?
That kid dies, and we go back to having fun.
Yeah. Does our speaking of that. Now,
I'm on my left
now,
turn.
Give me
We're on my
your
left turn.
Yeah, let's
It's
hear
not
your
a left turn though. But I want to say left turn makes it sound unexpected. In a way, it was very expected.
Every once in a
Like,
while,
if you didn't
hear-
know anything about this film, you would almost think like Henry's gonna concoct something that's like him taking vengeance.
Except they give you little crumbs.
Ear
They do give
ringing,
you crumbs.
headaches.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I get that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you know,
Just
some
left
worry
this
there.
Yeah, welcome to growing old, Henry. Like, Jesus.
But yeah, Henry has a seizure in the middle of the night.
Yeah, which is kind of a fucked up scene.
It is kind of fucked up, which once again does not match the tone. Well, at this point, I guess it matches the tone, but it doesn't. It doesn't match.
It doesn't.
He looks like in Family Guy when Mother Teresa's the bitch is OD.
Kick her out. Kick her
That's what he
out.
looks like on the ground down there. I'm like,
God, he is acting the hell out of
and
that
then like, this is
seizure.
a kids movie.
Yeah, so
This
we
is a
go.
kid's movie.
We go from him doing that to them in a emergency room, and the mom is with him, and the whole time you're like, "Where's the other kid?" He's at the very other end of the hallway in the emergency room, just by himself.
Yeah, he's just
What do you
chilling.
think that kid is? 7 years old, maybe?
Yeah,
8?
maybe. He's dumb, whatever
She's
it is.
a terrible mom to him.
He's just
in
bad.
the movie, it just looks like
He's
she's
just
gonna be
bad.
like,
Kid, he comes like, my brother's dying.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing for
Yeah.
the talent show.
Fucking, I'm going to be a hell of an artist.
oh, we forgot
He
to
stole a few
mention.
pages out of the book of Henry, and he's like, I'm a genius
We
now.
did forget to mention that, like, a week earlier, the mom promised the girl's stepdad that she would take her to the talent show, which doesn't really work with the timeline of the movie, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, Henry, yeah, actually, I didn't think of that. The timeline does this is like
Yeah.
super quick.
Well, that's like next Thursday. I'll take them.
The thing there, everything is so pointed and like there's a direct line of what the left turns. No, I'll take you to that ballot thing. So there's going to be an importance there. We already know.
Yeah, I think to me it's a left turn, and it's like
The stupidity of it?
well, it's just like we're still in that kids
Glow.
Yeah, the kid glow, and it's like it's like they do the molestation thing, and it's important, but we're still in like that happy music, riding my bike to places, being a kid, solving the problem.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, this is weird, and then he has a seizure, and then they're like, yeah, you're gonna die, Henry.
And even that, he had to outsmart the fucking doctor.
Yeah, he had to be
condescend to a
like,
doctor.
yeah, doctor, I know it's a tumor. Show me the MRI.
I
Shit.
can tell by the way you're talking to
I've
me.
got 3 days, maybe. He houses it. Yeah. He's like, he probably watched House a lot, and he seemed like that.
He does House.
Yeah. You stupid doctor, you gave me a week, it's 3 days at most.
Do better. And he even like diagnoses
It's never
himself and says, I
lupus.
should have figured this out.
I should have known.
I should have known.
It's like, you're not a fucking doctor, kid. You can be as smart as you want. You're not a doctor.
I want to say, from some kind of mental, psychological point, the control freak that is in this kid is actually scary.
He's a sociopath.
Yes.
100%.
Once again, if he was a
He's
serial
setting
killer,
everyone up
I think
like
that
He's
would...
dominoes.
Dexter.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about.
This is not
100%.
safe. This is not good. This is how
it's probably
people
best
die.
that
But
he got
I'm still
cancer.
putting out, if you made a movie about a kid that was a serial killer, it would still be more appropriate than this movie.
And it would
100%.
have that glow
It would
to
have the right
Yes.
tone.
and I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
And I think that just...
At least that would be a movie we could talk about right now where I
Yeah.
would not be disgusted with myself.
Yeah,
for
the
being
kid
like,
just starts killing
I didn't
people. He just
hate
starts
the-
blasting and...
molester as much as Henry.
Yeah, he goes all Terrifier on him.
You
but-
were talking about him riding his bike. I wonder if he got the role for it. And
Because
it
he
too,
rode the bike.
Bike riding
because his bike. I'm serious. Half of that movie is someone riding a bike in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which
Man, how
I
many
never
movie
watched the
caught it?
second
It's
I
one.
haven't watched that one since it came out.
You didn't
Yeah.
watch part 2?
I haven't either.
My God, it was... Wait, neither of you watched it? Wow, it was rough. It was...
I kind of expected
I don't know. I don't really want to tear into it right now because it would be a while.
Terry.
Yeah. God, stupidest conflict resolution besides this movie of any film.
Well, to be fair, Stephen King didn't.
Yeah, I was
really
going to
write
say,
it.
the
Yeah, but it's just them
resolution's
making
there.
jokes to Pennywise. Like, they just make fun of him, and every, like, joke they do, like, takes a part of his soul. So
no
you just
cows
watch these
would
adult
orgy?
actors. No, sadly not. But, like, you just watch these adult actors sit there and do, like, bad one-liner jokes. And that's how they kill the class. And you
sounds
just watch it, and you're like, wow, this is...
We get Bill Hader for a reason.
Yeah, he's great.
I love
But-
Bill Hader. I do, but my God.
God, that movie was...
That's disappointing.
Yeah, back to this point. So, Henry knows he's dying.
I don't have any more disappointment in my heart.
So what does Henry decide to do now? You would think, oh, he's gonna live with his brother and then his mom, and he's gonna make the most of his time. What does he do?
He fixes her finances first.
Well, they were already
He
fixed.
just goes over so she knows.
He loops her in. When
Hey,
he
you
died,
know what else he could have done? He could have handed it off to a broker, by God, or an investment firm.
Yeah.
Don't-
And saved his mom a lot of headache
he
and
said
fucking
the
trouble.
one guy would be calling once a month or something. So
He had a stockbroker that he reached out to, and we see that earlier in the film.
Okay,
He
well-
could have just put it like in some indexes and shit.
Yeah,
She
but
would
he
have
was
been
also
fine.
trying to break
Henry
down
was-
stock buying to her.
yeah, that was-
Yeah, and that's just going to cause her to lose. Yeah.
Henry's smart enough, and he knows the dark web is there. At least the movie says that. He could have got a hitman, so he did not have to loop his mom
Yeah, but
in on a
10,000.
fucking murder.
If Tiger King taught me anything, it's like 10K.
Yes,
He probably could.
and you don't have to get your mom looped in on a murder charge.
Yeah, that's
Unless
kind of
you
messed up.
wanted
If
that.
you think about it, he dragged his mom into it.
He wanted to put her at a fucking moral dilemma there.
So instead of
God,
spending
he
time
really
with
did.
his loved ones, which clearly he didn't love
my
anyone,
God, he would have been a great Riddler.
that's what we talked about.
He'd been a wonderful Riddler.
Isn't that?
something like that.
We talked. Yeah.
Batman
I don't
is
know,
a child
I just remember
molester.
Gonna take down the police commissioner. Look at this, Batman.
Jesus. I don't want to complete any jokes because it's so bad.
What is this?
It's not something you can joke about.
What's someone that has cancer and will die soon?
No,
and just
what
see
it would
their
have been was like,
future girlfriend raped by
what
their
should one not
father.
touch but has been touched? You know?
A 12-year-old boy.
And then dark for a dance.
Tell me, Batman.
Do you believe in justice? Yeah, you've been a great Riddler. You've been great. Wow, we found something for this kid. If he just survived. If this kid had survived his own movie, we found something for.
Yeah.
But no, he dies like what, halfway through the film?
If even.
The thing is,
And now Naomi Watts is the main character.
Not only he didn't spend his time with his loved ones, he's just writing in his fucking journal, plotting out how she needs to kill.
making audio tapes too, saying
let's
good
talk about
job,
that.
Mom.
Audio tapes, yeah. He does make audio tapes. Here's the
13
problem with
Reasons
that.
Why.
How the fuck did he get
At
those
the
audio
time.
tapes to the safe? He was in the hospital.
That was. Didn't he say he snuck out at one point? But it
Yeah,
still
he
doesn't
did
make
sneak
sense.
out from
It
the
doesn't make
hospital.
sense.
He does?
He does.
How did I miss that?
But here's
They
the thing.
show him like in a
How
flashback in
did
the.
he
Oh, I
make
thought he was
those
sneaking out of
audio
the
tapes?
house.
Audio tapes you can't fast forward. You have to talk into
Yeah.
it, and that takes time.
Yep.
His mom, they were all there. Like,
Well,
was
clearly.
he doing meth at the time? And just
Look at
like,
this Batman.
what was once 12 hours is 24.
I do not need sleep.
The
Tell me,
brain's going
Batman.
anyways, you know.
How do you make 32 hours of
You know, hold on, I'm just
and
gonna say
only
it.
2 days to live?
This is really dark, but this thought just crossed my mind. He knows he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Why not just go over there and kill the dude? Like, why does it matter? Like, he should have just
put
knocked on
Sully his
the door.
good name. He didn't want the good name of Henry to be Sully. But here's the thing. Much like a Riddler, he could turn into a martyr, right? Because you kill it and then you release that he is a child molester and he goes out and it's like, Henry was one of us.
One of us.
I am Spartacus Henry.
Discord. The Discord channel of Henry.
Yes.
Watching.
He just walked over there, knocked on the door, and shot him. That's.
It's dead.
Henry was stupid. Henry was stupid.
I told you early on in the podcast he was an actual idiot. He just wanted to believe he was smart.
I just love the idea of this movie.
It's so much better.
Cut short.
It's into the Sopranos ending with him knocking and it opens the door and then it goes to
45
black.
minutes long.
Him just showing up, this 12-year-old boy, putting a bullet in a guy's head, then having a seizure of a
Foaming at the mouth on top of him.
It's like Gran Torino, how it ends when he's on the ground. It's just him having the seizure.
It's like, no, Henry.
12-year-old
No, Henry with a domino effect of like, say it in the mic, Hank. Say what you do to her. Because he wants dead on proof, you know, so he's got it. And like, and then he dies. As he's having the seizure, and the cop's like, I'm getting ready.
I would have watched that movie. It'd be one of my favorite movies of all time.
Well, the fucking problem is we still have child molestation. I'm good.
At this point, though, the tonal shift makes sense. Henry gets cancer, says fuck this, goes over to his...
What you're doing is dreaming of anything that is better than this to make you be like, that wasn't
we
so
see the
way.
God, that'd be a
go through
legendary
his brain,
ending.
Departed
It would
style,
be.
and then he collapses and dies.
It would.
How's that for an episode of Boy Meets World?
And then we go on and still see the mom where she has to
Well,
grieve her son and be like, he was a murderer. But
But, listen, come on.
Oh my god.
Stupid Henry.
We rarely find ways to make a movie better, but we did it this time.
I mean,
You could also just cut out the molestation and the cancer.
you could have just said it early, man.
You could have just made a Wonder Kid movie about him and his brother
Dying.
finding themselves in life.
Or him dying. Just him dying, right?
Honestly,
yeah, or like
Bridge
Bridge
to
to Terabithia.
Terabithia,
Yeah. Or My Girl.
And then kind of find the brother and the mom finding themselves, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Instead, we got poisoned with this shit.
I just can't believe they chose this path for this film. And someone okayed it.
And then the way they solved it at the end is unbelievable. Well, welcome to the family.
But that's the thing, he goes back to that tone.
Yep.
He goes back to that like golden hue tone. It's like, I guess it worked out in the end after all. You're gonna need therapy, by the way.
Yeah, we got
Also, do you think she told her at the end, she's like, by the way, I almost killed him? Like, it was,
Well,
we were close.
that would be like her trying to win kudos points. Be like, you know, I was gonna kill him.
Right? Well, maybe she's like, by the way, Henry was like, it was...
My son was there for you.
Yeah.
But
I'm
also,
glad it
in
worked
the end
out,
of the
though.
show, she's still not got shit ready. She's like, it was not a quick process to adopt you, but somehow it magically ran through the system.
That's probably
but
Wednesday.
I don't have your room ready. We will get it ready soon.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, actually. Oh, we are skipping ahead.
It doesn't matter.
He dies.
He does.
With- in his
my
mom's arms.
God, he doesn't just die.
yeah,
He
we
dies.
have to watch this.
Oh, he
goes,
Game of
"I wanna
Thrones
see
it.
the
He gave
sky."
it Game of Thrones, and he also Peter Parker from Infinity Wars.
Oh,
there.
yeah. You gotta watch it.
Mommy, I just want to see the light. I want to see the sky.
Yeah, sky or stars. He
And
says.
then she's like, look. She says, look
just
up.
look up, Henry. Look
Yeah,
up. And I'm like, that's a stealing.
Jesus.
No wonder you're an idiot.
Oh,
No
shit.
wonder you feel so smart.
It's just let me die.
Alright, you know what, Mom, whatever.
And then we see him kind of convulse and takes his last breath, and we see a 12-year-old boy die on
in his
screen.
mom's arms.
Of cancer.
And his entire legacy is his neighbors getting
He's
molested.
got a lot of medals. He's got a lot of medals,
Yeah, he did.
and he's climbed Everest.
Oh,
Remember?
okay. Yeah.
He does that for fun. That's his thing, guys. Clearly, that's his thing.
That's his
What
thing.
else-
That has to be
what
his
else
thing
got?
because it gets referenced, and it would be weird for a movie to reference something that's not important.
Yeah.
Red herring that, you know.
Everyone in the audience understood it, so clearly it was his thing.
Wow, that's a really bad case of Chekhov's gun,
He's got a
actually.
murder's book.
Yeah, he did have a murder. God, do you
did.
think they published his murders book? Like,
No,
you know, like
she
child prodigy
burns it.
shit they study.
Manifesto.
Oh yeah, that's
She
yeah,
burned
that's a good
it. I
point.
think that's bullshit because he killed himself. There was no crime committed.
God, it would have been awesome if she released
She
it.
didn't-
And they're like, "What
yeah.
did your prodigy son
Doesn't
do?
matter if there
You
was
want
an
to see?"
idea to do this somewhere. The guy killed himself.
Yeah.
You don't need to fight it.
No,
Also,
no
he
one-
was a-
digging around to find out
No
if he
one
killed
is-
somebody who killed
Also-
I
themselves.
don't think anyone wants to look into why the police commissioner, like all that. No, let it go.
So,
Sweep
this
it
is
under
a
the
child
rug.
molester. It's a,
No one cares. No one is
one's on his
defending him.
side.
All
Yeah.
those people
He's-
lost their jobs that didn't do their jobs initially.
Yeah,
the principal
they're-
might be at risk, and she did it after the fact.
Well, we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
So
He dies horribly.
one of the first thing right before he dies is he tells his brother that he has got to get his mom to look at the book. He's got to get her to read the book.
Take care of her.
And his brother forgets that for like 2 days. Which, by the way, we still got the talent show in
We
a
are
couple
on
of
a
days.
he
ticking
was putting
clock.
his act together after this.
Yeah. But
Yes, reanimated corpse and drag it out.
Mom, I saved Henry.
That wasn't snowflakes, that was ashes.
that's the problem. He did the
Henry
trick
said
for her.
reanimation was impossible when I found Pet Cemetery.
When I looked back. I
I'll
like to
handle it,
think
Mom. Don't worry about the book.
was it? I got this.
Hey.
I got Clancy Brown on my side.
Did you get the gun?
No, damn it. I just wanted to get
Don't
the
worry,
jump.
I'm gonna eat him.
I got it.
Ah, shit, he shot himself.
I'll just take his gun. It's a cop. He'll have a gun.
Oh God. So we start off and the mom is struggling, but they don't give you that. They just say she's struggling. There's no build up. There's no like examples. It's just boom right here. Deal with this. Now you're seeing her struggle.
Wow, that actually describes a lot of this film. Deal with this.
Yeah, it's hey, here's this situation.
Deal with this.
Hey, this is the first time
You want
we're
us
seeing
to
it too,
go
man.
through? No.
The director's like, hey, I want this to be a surprise to me as well. Like, this is I'm experiencing it just like the audience.
We're mad-libbing this
Yeah,
entire film.
Naomi, I want you to act like, just do something you'd never do. You're skinny. What would you not do? Eat a bunch of baked goods? Yeah, let's say that's what you do.
Yeah.
You smoke?
Henry, you have brain cancer? We'll see where that goes. Maybe you should have named the movie after you.
What's your brother's name again?
The fact that they chose to
Look at
kill Henry
Henry's-
halfway through this movie, not just like keep him alive to like near the end, is also a crazy choice. Like just from a perspective of the film, like
One of the worst parts is we still have to hear his voice all the fucking time.
It
now.
haunts us till the end of the fucking
Oh, in the most ridiculous ways.
good job, Mom. I hope
So-
to God I timed this right, Mom.
So the mom pitches the idea that they eat dessert for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next week.
While smoking.
And you think, oh, she'll recover from this. Nope, she does it throughout the rest of the film, I think.
Never recover from this.
And
Which
she
this
starts
is a
smoking.
heavy thing to deal with. Which is why is it in this film?
Yeah, and also don't make it seem so whimsical that she's doing it. Oh,
Yep.
let's do this and this and this.
Hey,
and it
we're just
almost
gonna eat
makes it seem like
brownies.
it's fun. Let's make fun of this.
Kids love brownies.
Let's have a good time with your brother's death.
Yeah,
like,
see,
let's not
people
let him,
die. Let's not let that bring us. He's not being molested or anything.
Yeah.
Let's not let that bring us down.
Get that up against the
and then
neighbors.
that's when his brother's like, oh shit, speaking of that, Mom,
Oh God, I forgot.
he really wanted you to read his book. And that's when she starts reading the book, right?
Yeah, and she's like, "No, we need to call someone." He's like, he put in the book that he tried calling
Oh
someone.
my God! This book and all the things that she tings of and his answers.
This is the only way.
As she turns the page to it.
No, there has to be another way. There is not another way, Mom. This is the only way. I've done all these other things.
Yeah, he's a wonder kid.
Yeah, and as there are even parts where she's listening to the audio tapes and she's saying something and he's responding to her.
Yeah, it's like almost pushing the limit of
Bullshit.
yeah.
It's pushing the bullshit meter.
It's that control shit, man. First off, no one's like this.
He's a Riddler.
All right. this is
Batman, you might think there's
this
two
is a
answers, but there's only
god-
one answer. Batman's like, how the fuck did he know?
Riddle me this, Mom. How did we get the
It's
plan
a
C?
godlike
with-
creature, okay? If you can preemptively understand where somebody's going to turn the page to answer their question, there's a fucking problem. You could not figure out that you had brain cancer?
Yeah. Also, he does.
I still say it's John Travolta phenomenon, that movie. Where he's got cancer or like a tumor or something, and it's giving him like, he's super intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
He learns like 5 languages in a minute or something.
Yeah, it was like based off like something that happened to someone in real life.
Henry.
Oh my God,
I
yeah.
think it was a lightning strike, wasn't it?
Something.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. That's all I kept
Alright.
thinking of. Like, we gotta have a tumor here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And we
got
did.
tumor.
Yeah, that's fine. We got a tumor.
We got tumor.
But it's a killer tumor.
Yeah, it killed him. The boy
That's a
died. The
little
boy
too
died.
long
We saw
tumor.
a boy die on TV.
Brutally.
It was
Just shake,
it was rough.
quiver.
It's
But
so.
the mom does start reading the book, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing all that."
Read, that's gay.
Shit.
But also, I think before we get to that point, she goes into work to try and work, and her boss is like, "You shouldn't be here." Also, do you know you're worth like $680,000? And that's when her friend comes out, and was like, "Oh, so you really do have a nice car, and you really are rich, and all this shit." Was that the point of that?
No. They had a joke earlier where they always joked about.
My Maserati got dinged up on the way in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to make like a lighthearted joke with
yeah,
them all.
to-
But it's
But
like
it
the
feels like
film.
a money grab.
Yeah.
But also it feels like the film's already moving past her grieving. Not that she's not grieving.
Oh my God,
But the
she
film
never
like
fully
doesn't care.
grieved.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But the film's kind of already moved past, and then we're
It's
bringing
fun.
it back.
We're all having fun.
Yeah.
Why
That
grieve?
Henry thought that out. That's why he gave her this mission. He knew she wouldn't do it, and the principal would see it dance.
Yeah.
But
Why use lot grieve when little grieve do trade?
What if at
work
the end
well.
of the book of Henry, he's like, "Mom, there's also a chance this resolves itself at the talent show."
Yeah.
But I didn't want to risk
this
that.
is a distraction.
But that seems stupid,
Actually,
right?
I didn't die. I ran off
Yeah.
with your friend.
Or he's like, "Mom, I know you wouldn't pull the trigger. I
Oh,
just
Sarah
want to see how far I
Silverman's
can
character
push you."
gave him a kiss when he
Oh,
had
we
cancer.
forgot to
She was
tell
trying to
you. It was
love
weird. She
A
called him
full-on
Hank.
kiss.
She kissed him. She wore
She had her
these-
boobs out.
Yeah, she wore an outfit that said, "Hey, if this happens, it happens."
Henry, would you like to go out a man? That's what it said.
And he said yes.
The novel of Henry. Yeah, it was.
But he soon died later that evening.
Well, because he said yes, and it happened, and then he realized how bad what the neighbors.
Now I gotta kill her.
And
Shit.
said, "Geez, Mom, I gotta write a book."
Mom, also you have to kill your friend. Nah.
Yep.
It's okay if you get caught. No one's gonna care. But
So his mom is not doing it. She doesn't want to do it. She thinks it's silly because she doesn't really believe him. But then, in one of the worst acted scenes, one of the dumbest scenes, she's up late at night. What?
That's it. I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
oh yeah, okay, good. Yeah, you're making the face. She looks over at Ziegler's, Maddie Ziegler's room,
The neighbors.
and the light goes out, and then it comes back on and it goes
Maddie's
out.
sitting there in front of the door with her hair covering one of her eyes like she's a Nemo kid.
Yeah.
Because they like to go for that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And we
Because nothing rings damaged like one set of your eyes.
I know when I'm
covered by
damaged, that's
hair.
what I do.
Yeah, I grow my hair out just to cover my
it's
left
actually
eye.
why I keep my hair short. I can't be damaged.
I can't let them hurt me.
But just to protect myself.
Can't hurt me.
Can't hurt me if
So
my hair don't, bro.
she sees the stepdad come in the room, and that's all we see. But we get a lot of her face. Oh, sweetie, no.
Yeah. Also, this brings up something dark that I don't want to mention about this movie.
Child
I got it. Why do they not close the curtain of that room that looks across the house? this apparently keeps
Hey, you got a
happening.
voyeuristic thing you like to watch.
No, I think she keeps it open. In the
I know,
hopes
but
that
you think
someone
he
will
would
save
close
her.
it?
I don't
Yeah,
think
you think
he's not worried about it. What are they gonna do? He doesn't give a shit.
Call the cops.
It does happen at the end, though. But yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying, like,
But
He
he's got
even
a good
says,
point.
"It's like, what are you gonna do,
He's
bitch?"
got a good point over here.
Oh, you saw something? What'd you see? Shut your fucking mouth.
This is what I told Brett last night is all she had to do is, I hate to say it like this,
Record
wait
it.
one more night or do it that night if you can.
Record it.
yeah.
I hate to say like, alright, I'll be back here next time.
Yeah.
Straight up, these people just failed that girl. Like,
all of them.
Henry was like, I'm gonna make the most convoluted plan ever. And it's like, you just take a photo, Henry.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna deny it. Well, we got a lot
Henry,
of
do you know what a photo is?
all those hours that I spent recording my audio, instead this time, this alternate timeline, I record it. And he can't deny this, you know?
Imagine that. You know.
Yeah, he wasn't very smart, actually.
He just, he was a child.
Motherfucker's eating lead-based paint and he got cancer, okay?
Yeah. I mean, I believe it.
Mom sees this and she says, "All right, let's do this plan." And then it takes her to the gun store where he's walking her through the process with
Yeah, it's a pool cash.
with
And
little audio tape.
honest to God, this whole part of the movie was super boring to me.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
stupid. He sends her to like 5 different ATMs so she can get enough money.
It still kind of has that tone, though, where it's like, doing stuff for my kid. We got a crazy plan. But, like,
In and out of
Because she's
murder.
like, well, why am I going to this and only taking another? You're probably wondering why that's not enough. Oh my God, you're so
God,
smart.
Henry.
I
Which
thought
he
it
goes
was-
away from the ATM and he goes, no, that's left, go right.
Oh yeah, it's whimsical. That's we're getting ready
yeah.
to get some
Can't
money to
do
buy a gun
that.
to shoot a man in the head. That's
That-
molesting.
That's a
his
godlike
daughter.
creature we're talking about, guys.
In a plan that my son died, or son created as he was dying of cancer.
Go left, not right, Mom. God, it's so...
It's fun. It's whimsical. It's life.
This is what Batman villains view their crimes as.
Yep. I would say if
Batman,
your
do we have
life
fun?
gets rough, just watch this movie and remember,
No,
as
no.
rough as it gets, just have fun with it.
No.
Just
No.
keep swimming.
No. This isn't my Monty Python always look on the bright side of life moment. This is, you put this up, no, you
Yeah.
can't be in a bad set and watch this and feel good.
No,
No, no one does.
this movie shows that you can.
I mean, can is a strong
It will frustrate
word
you
there.
that they think you can. You're like, the fuck is this? The fuck is this?
I still can't believe this film got made. It's what gets me. Like,
The thing is, you know,
None of
you
us
want to blame the
can.
director, but somebody else was editing.
There
this,
were a
somebody
lot of
else
people
caught it,
that
and
played a
they're
role. in
someone
this.
read the script.
Naomi Watts had to act. At some point, she
Yeah.
was like, "This isn't working. I'm Australian.
This ain't good.
Foster's for beer, and this is shit." You know.
Is this normal in the US right here? This,
Oh, yeah.
People, this. You think
So
people
I'm gonna
will
get a
watch this?
sniper rifle and blow them out 200 yards away.
And I can do that. I can get a gun and I can learn how to shoot that without. Really?
Can't I just get a dingo to eat the baby?
Well,
I'm just confused. I'm just confused why Henry didn't kill him. Like,
If he's
what
dying
the
of cancer,
He was going out. He had one foot out the fucking door.
He should have done Make a Wish.
if you're so fucking smart, Henry.
Henry, what's your Make a Wish? I want a gun. All right.
Done. We were gonna give it to you anyway.
Yeah.
Part of the
Fucking-
consolation
It's
prize.
honestly easier if you shoot yourself than if you go through the painful tumor.
And the medical bills.
Yeah.
The medical bills.
Just look up at the sky before you do it, bud.
Yeah, you do it outside. We don't care.
Don't give a shit. You got 3 bullets. Have fun.
So the next 35, 40 minutes of this movie is her preparing
it's
for
the plan.
this?
Yes.
I don't
We
know.
can zoom through this.
It's
a bit.
funny.
Yeah.
You get the whole plan, but you don't get the whole like the night of the plan. You're like, okay, what is she doing?
Body's supposed to go over into the water, right? And then
One side, and the gun goes to the other side.
Yeah, and this part of the movie is so boring. I don't know why, but it's so hard to pay attention at this part.
so fun. I hated it.
And it might be because, like, by the time I got to this part of the film, I was like, what has happened?
Yeah.
My brain
This
was
is it.
Probably
at
thought,
this
oh
point.
shit,
Like, nobody was up here anymore.
pissed at me.
Well, it was also like, they're trying to play this off as happy and funny, but I'm just kind of sad. And
Well, it robbed me of my like any kind of like
agency.
faculties.
But like my mental state was gone, but also emotionally I was depleted. Where,
I was like, what the fuck do you
like,
want?
I stopped feeling,
How am I
man.
supposed to feel?
You just killed, like, this kid, like, 20
left
minutes
me
ago.
in a disassociative state.
Yep.
I'm in my
And that's
happy
how
place.
we deal with things as humans. This movie does not understand that
No.
at all.
No, so we do like 30 minutes of him planning the perfect crime.
Yep. Except it's not, because any crime that involves a sniper rifle isn't really a perfect crime. Because she's got to have fucking amazing aim.
Yeah,
She starts to get it.
Yeah, well, he comments on that too. Somehow. He's commenting on her shot. Oh, way to go, Mom.
I fucking hate this movie.
What if she like badly missed and then you hear that way to kill mom and she's like, Henry?
They actually added that in there for a whimsical little offbeat thing. It's because she wasn't even firing. He's like, wow, Mom, your groupings are really in line.
The one time his godlike powers, but he knew that.
Yeah.
He actually said it.
It's
out.
like to make her laugh.
To, like,
Because
to
she
break
does
it
laugh.
up.
She's like, ha, Henry,
Not too
you're
perfect.
not that perfect.
And
I am actually mom.
what if he missed the cop
Tell me,
that
Mom.
shot the other son somehow?
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, the whole time she is neglecting the shit out of that kid.
It's
That
As
kid's been
he's
neglected.
resurrecting
Show
his
is-
brother.
like microcosm of this, you know?
Well, the talent show is the apex of the entire movie. It's where everything's going to happen. So that's where we're at now,
Would
right?
you
That's her
think-
alibi.
By the way, she does
like
have
filmmaking 101, right?
$680,000.
Like we talked about, like Chekhov's gun style. If the talent show was going to be so important to this film, it should have been brought up more
Oh,
at
I don't
any
know about
point
that.
in this plot.
In
They
a
brought it up
different
in the
kind of way.
beginning. That was enough.
Well, I'm saying like in a normal film, it would be like
It's coming. It's coming.
the Catalina wine mixer.
Wait, though.
Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the high school talent
Wait
show.
a second, though. No.
Middle school.
I've been working on your dance for the middle school
The
talent show. I don't know if I'm
only-
gonna do it this year.
Oh, we
God,
forgot to
something's
talk
got
about
her
the
down.
handshake between the
The catch
mom
there is,
and
though, in a normal movie, the dance wouldn't give it the fuck away, man.
Well, I don't know, but I'm
You know,
just
the
saying.
school semester of being fucking...
Yeah.
I feel like they wrote.
Dejected.
You know what? I got it. They wrote themselves in a corner. The original ending was she does kill him, and then the script, like the producer, at some point came in and he's like, "What the hell
No, I'll
are
tell you
you
what
doing?"
happened. The brother actually resurrects Henry, and Henry goes out to kill you. And then he goes back.
All right, Bob. Turns out, my bad.
That would be a better movie.
That's just a
sit down
Stephen
for like
King
a
novel.
zombie apocalypse style. Like bringing the brother back, he bites a couple people, they all come
Henry
back.
makes the T-virus, and he's like, "Hey, Mom, I need you to take this, and what you're going to do is...
You're gonna put this in
Hank
air.
has a dog. I just want you to give him the shot. Let him go back inside. Wait about an hour.
Run. Because the world's
Or
a shitty
shoot
place,
this
Mom.
up into me one time.
See,
Bomb.
Henry's belief in the world has died to the point that he's okay with letting everyone die from the zombie
that would've
outbreak.
been a fine film.
His thought is,
That
would've been
actually makes more sense.
Way
I'm
more
gonna
sense.
die in your arms, and as soon as I
Just
do, I need you to
died
do
in your
this.
arms
And
tonight.
Inject this
Sorry, Mom.
into me.
Been something.
You stick me with this needle
You said, "Look up, Mom."
as soon as I pass away, because I'm coming back. Cancer can be
back.
regular me, but
Book
zombie
of Henry
me.
2: The Return of Henry. I'm thinking like a
I
Superman.
like the idea that him as a zombie is like as smart as a regular person at that point.
Ignorance is bliss. I'm just gonna record the cry.
Anyways, we get to the talent show. The mom is
The
taking
Catalina wine mixer.
Maddie Ziegler. Mom's taking her because the dad doesn't want to. He doesn't really like those things.
He says I don't really have the patience for those
That's not
things.
really my thing.
Yeah, it's he doesn't have the patience for it. So she's gonna drop them. She's got 45 minutes.
Yeah, we do.
So you gotta drop them off because her son's performing, the other son, and Maddie's performing, but she's got 45 minutes to get everything done, which does not seem possible considering
It's
what
pushing
all
it.
she has to get done.
Dr. Dreamy also comes back.
He's come there to watch because the brother reached out to him, which is weird.
Weird.
And
Because he
off-putting.
also does a house visit to check in on him, which is weird. But
Well,
It's not
It
because
is.
he knows they have
there's
money.
so many weird things that
Yeah.
it stops being
It
weird.
also
at some
feels
point.
whimsical. This
You
is
know what I
another one
mean?
of those happy, like,
If
Mom's
everything
gonna be
keeps
okay.
being fucked up, you stop noticing.
you're just like, this is their life.
Fuck,
so
man.
let's say this movie is not about killing a child molester and just about a family recovering from cancer, right?
It could be a doable
It
film.
could be the doctor showing up and just helping them get through it.
Yeah, then him and the mom have a connection.
We
and
would still say in moments like, this is weird, but at least we don't have child molester.
yeah, but it's like, this is weird, but
It's
this is doable.
it's funny, it's
Hallmark,
silly, it
here we
doesn't
come.
matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's there to help.
Once
That's
again,
fine.
super busy mom, dad that's loved too much, and they
But
get together.
instead,
Yeah.
she's planning a murder because her 12-year-old
I wasn't able to heal your boy, but let me heal your heart.
It's like if a Hallmark movie met a Lifetime movie, now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm about to put a tumor in your uterus.
It's gonna be a girthy one.
No, this is just a Munchie director now.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So we get to the talent show. She drops them off. She drops everyone off, and she goes home and rushes and gets the gun out and runs to the little outdoor shed. And then you think, oh, she's got this all planned out. She starts doing whistling sounds to get him out.
Oh my god, it's so...
But she doesn't pull the trigger when he comes out there.
Because she also triggers Henry's
Simple machine
Honey, I
bullshit.
Shrunk the Kid machine to pop out the roll of photographs that touch your heart.
Yeah, and show her he's just a kid.
Yeah.
But before all that actually happens, we get to see some really shitty talent show acts.
Oh yeah, we do.
The one bully kid does a rap that's just awful.
I mean,
Shiznit.
the best thing is that's probably wasn't part of the script. They probably just asked the kids,
That
you
kid
got
just came
talents.
out and he was like,
Yeah.
We get a dance team doing something. There's
Guys,
another
we've had a
one.
lot of fun with this film. It's just a fun film. You guys just do your
That's
talent.
it, man.
And the kid's like,
This is
well done.
this is more the ending of Ladybugs.
Okay,
where
I'm
they might, or what is that? The Giant, what's the Giants one? Or Rookie of the Year. This is like an ending for that, okay?
Oh,
Not Daddy, touch me, touch me.
Little Giants is what you're talking
Little
about.
Giants. Yeah,
The
it's just like a
annexation of
fun...
Puerto Rico.
Right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like a fun ending that they're... Any other film, in a normal film, this would be like a fun thing where you get to relive all this with all the characters, and you're like, this is awesome. The problem is with this film, what you're reliving
This movie is like Magnolia, but imagine it happy and skipping. Yeah. And Jimmy Gator comes there and his daughter's just a little
God,
scared.
I just them writing this. Like,
William
let's have a
H.
talent
Macy.
show at the end
love-
where they show their emotions. Oh, like happy? No, no. She's getting a lot of repressed shit.
I love the idea of like when the kid actors got parts for this. They're like, yeah, you gotta have a special talent, blah blah blah. And that one kid, they're like,
can
he's like, that
rap.
kid's like, yeah, I can rap. I'm really good at that. They never checked it. They never fact checked him. And when they came to shoot that scene, he's like, I may have over exaggerated.
I thought the talent thing was just something
Well,
fun to put like in the
guys,
pamphlet or the
I'm gonna-
DVD extra.
Can we be honest about something right now? As the casting director of this movie, some fat little white 8-year-old comes and says I can rap. You should be like, well, this isn't right.
You know, maybe you can do it.
I have some questions.
Show me.
Oh, no. We still got to figure out the end of this.
You know what?
We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
It could be funny.
Just keep that in the memory bank. If we need you, we'll let you know. The kid's like, man, they shouldn't need a rap for for this movie.
I'm safe.
That kid's moose tracks because he's shit.
Because this is a movie about a kid getting cancer and someone trying to be murdered, right? It's not going to be.
There's no
I don't need.
way they'll need a kid rap
Can
for
we just
that.
cast the kid and what's the kid from the Goonies, the big one there? What's the dance they make him do?
The
Truffle shuffle.
We just need a truffle shuffle. We
should see what's a modern truffle shuffle? White kid rapping? Yeah, we just need a
let's
white
do it.
kid.
Let's do that.
We just need a white kid rapping.
Cool, because this is going to be a fun movie, right?
No, but we just have like
We're
4
not committed
minutes.
to
How about
any
this?
tone.
We have 2 minutes of airtime.
Hiring Melora Walters to be the mom.
Yeah.
Oh, damaged goods.
Yeah, you get kind of what we're going.
But I've not been filming it like that.
Wait, so is this a happy movie or a sad
Some
movie?
questions.
It depends on the scene specifically. Actually, none of the parts in this movie are sad.
No,
You're just like, fuck, that's
I think the
weird.
music's not really that sad. I'm
I
trying
just
to
watched
remember,
the kid dying young.
This is weird.
This is awkward.
I shouldn't have seen that.
But I think it's not sad because of the fact that we've already crossed that line before. That you're like, what is happening?
I'm desensitized, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this isn't the movie I thought you
The thing
were.
that there was never any coming back from these lines being crossed. So
No.
we've just been sitting over there frying this whole time, and they're like, "We get more." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Of course you do."
Hey, we're gonna try to raise the spirits here. Why?
How are you gonna fix this?
Kid rap.
Yeah, because we're not
That
even...
won't do. That won't do.
There are a few more left turns, honestly. So as all these people are performing, and then comes up our dancer, and she gives her great,
dancer.
amazing performance. I guess she's like an actual ballerina. I don't know. Do y'all know?
No.
She must be.
She's some type of
I thought
dancing
her
machine.
performance was good. The principal, however, thought her performance.
She felt the molestation.
She saw the performance, and I'm not shitting you. I swear to God, watched the movie. She watched the performance and made the call to social services because of the performance.
She turned around in the middle of it after
Right,
fighting
yeah.
Henry, and I was like, "Oh shit, we gotta do this now."
She's getting molested.
Which you could probably make the case like Henry dying is getting the society that failed him to move forward.
so
but that
sympathy-
doesn't what happened. That's not what the movie's actually showing. The movie's showing that this principal who did nothing witnesses an emotional dance and goes, why not?
She goes, she's been touched.
She was way more
white girl
convicted than, why not? It was, I'm making the phone call right now.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of dances. I know when people got laid dance. My team won the Super Bowl dance. My dad shot himself last night dance. I know I was.
Does she have a pamphlet of these dances? She's like going through it. She's like, please don't be that one. Please don't be that one.
The signs are
For example,
As long as she doesn't do a
left
flip.
foot shake now. No.
No, it's that one.
for example, that boy that did the rap, that was
was
my
like-
dog died 2 years ago rap.
That's
like,
No,
And he might
that's
have
the rap
killed him.
of a kid whose parent is not here tonight.
Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting bad. But that's not my problem right now. He'll have his own film.
That's a hurt he's gonna man up to.
yeah, we'll
In a
build.
normal kid film, that would be something you would cover.
It would
We're still on
matter.
the child molester,
Yeah.
so we can't do that.
And it's lucky that happens.
Are we
'cause-
going to cover the plot line that my parents don't think I'm good enough? Ooh, that is really low on the actual list.
So your parents.
Henry didn't die for your sins.
We got a big one we got to deal with.
It's literally not in the Book of Henry. Sorry, kid.
It probably is in there.
It's
Tell Tom he's good enough.
because as all that dance
He
is
fought with my
happening.
brother. His parents don't love him.
As all that's happening, and the principal decides to make that call. This is when the mom decides she can't take the
police
shot.
rush over there, by the way.
We're not there yet, though. So the mom decides not to take the shot, and then she kind of heads out and.
Confronts.
Well, he also was right outside the little treehouse, and then she confronts
She
him and calls
needs a
him on.
sniper rifle. It seems like she could have
Yeah.
used a shotgun.
I know. She just-
Yeah,
She starts
didn't know
saying,
how
I know
guns
what
worked."
you did, motherfucker. I'm coming for you. I know everything. Like, I'm going to make sure everyone in the world knows about it. I'm like, based off what? You have nothing. So, like, you're threatening him. And he even says it, like, this is nothing to me. I'm not
At
worried
some
about
point,
your
you need to
shit.
shut up because you're going to make this worse.
Yeah.
This is in a normal movie, you'd watch it like, shut the fuck up, because you're giving up the ghost, girl. Yeah.
If you're gonna like be ballsy enough to just go up and confront him, you should have just shot him.
Shot him.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, if you trust Henry enough that this crime is inescapable and you feel so strongly if you go up,
Shoot him.
Well, I mean, she
should have
witnessed
shot
it, so she knows.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're at that point now that, like, the mom, it's like, Mom, this is on you. Like, it was either important enough that you cared about that kid or not.
Well,
and you had your chance, and you said no.
It never occurs to her that it's inescapable, but she does think it is, right? Because, like you said, she confronts him, and she should have shot him. But it does occur to him that it's inescapable and that he should be shot for it. So luckily, he realized.
Yeah, thank God he was a smart one here.
So as she's rushing, because she's on a timeline, she's got to throw the gun back over because it's like she never had it. Even though no crime was committed, he says, hey, I'm going to have you arrested for like being crazy and all this. So she throws the gun over the bridge, then rushes to the talent show, and we get to see the worst performance in a talent show you'll ever see. Little boy's brother.
Little boy blue.
Drags up this big box that says, you know, whatever's magic. It's a magic show, apparently. And he says, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to bring my brother back to life.
I shall resurrect the dead.
And I'm just thinking they're going to pull the body of this boy out.
As Lazarus.
One more left turn for us. Please let it happen.
Henry's like this. I actually did it die. I'm just providing an alibi for my mom, right, Mom? You didn't do it? Oh, God damn it. Damn it. Mom, come on.
Yeah,
I put her up as the patsy.
No.
So
my mom was going nowhere. She was going to ruin my brother and my life.
whatever you think is going to happen, and he's going to do at this talent show, you're not ready for this, because no one is, because it doesn't matter. It's not a part of the movie at all, really.
No.
It doesn't. There's no impact.
It doesn't even. It's not a magic act. It's not anything.
No, it's a
It's just him copying his fucking brother's trick. That's not a trick. It was more like, I'm playing around. And that is, we have that as like some fucking crux or.
It also comes after the fact that a child molester just got outed. So, like, no matter what you do, it would be like if in Law and Order
You can't laugh. You can't enjoy it.
No, because you're like, this is so messed up. The world's a dark place.
We did laugh.
We laughed in the sense of like, how did they think that would work?
There's no practicality in this shit.
It's like if Law and Order SVU wins and they're like, hey, you want to go get ice cream and do like a talent show together, like a rap battle? That'd be cool. No, forget about all this mess that happened, right?
Ice-T has been eating a fucking ice cream cone the whole time. He's just licking that damn thing like a cat.
Sucks about your uncle, right? But you know what makes me feel better?
Right? Or he penetrate him.
Makes me feel better. What video games? What the video games?
And this girl's crying and I'm like, Ice-T, put up the fucking ice cream. Or go get us all one.
Get us all ice cream, Ice-T.
Mariska, she wants one.
Walks out with her at the end with ice cream to, don't you forget about me.
They jump in air and it freezes.
She recovered from her trauma.
Ice-T's like, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
So we haven't even gotten into what this magic trick looks like, though.
Yeah, that's a good
This
point.
is not a magic trick.
No.
He opens up the box, and all of a sudden,
Henry's ashes go flying everywhere.
Shit.
That's what I've been imagining happening all the time.
it is odd.
Henry is on all of you now.
We are all Henry.
Good luck with the cancer he gave you.
Violet
Henry's
rising.
Mix it with a little asbestos.
So he shoots out some snow into the theater. That's it. He shoots out a bunch of snow. And what does this boy get? No one's like, oh, well, that sucked. It's the biggest applause you'll ever see in your life. Everyone stood up.
It's the applause.
It's
They
bullshit.
home it in.
Like, this kid is going to go the rest of his life thinking he did something good there.
You know, like, the other kids are like, did Henry like snow? Did he mention that to
They
you?
weren't in on the fucking act. They don't know. And then he's gonna be like, oh, you all don't remember? There was this great time. It was about 2 weeks before Henry died.
A week and a half ago.
Cheer me up after you beat the fuck out of me.
Oh, did he do that a lot? No, he did it like one time on like a kind of a, you know, One time. It was a one time.
Yeah.
But it was really cool that time he did it.
Oh, so this isn't like your brother's personality or who he was. There's nothing like really deeply sentimental about this act. No.
No,
But he
no,
did
but-
it that one time, though.
Yeah.
No.
Good.
So, do you think... Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, kid, it's a dark... ew.
You're not as smart as Henry, are
Well,
you?
I'll be honest.
That's not this. It's easier to watch than that girl that was abused.
That was abused.
Well, luckily, that's how the principal found out that Henry had died. She watched that boy's act and said, "That's a boy.
Henry's dead? Oh my god.
That's a boy that's lost his brother."
I would have loved it if this kid had begged to go first because he needed to get his act up there before the snow melted, and he overrode the dancing one. So she got to go after, and the principal, out of sheer luck, didn't get to witness it all and didn't feel that emotional impact, and she didn't call because this
my
asshole had to fucking resurrect together.
Well, Snow,
That's what
I'm
we
done.
call a butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
God.
change.
I mean, that's a pretty big change.
One change changes everything. Think about that.
Movie was-
A butterfly flaps its wings and...
Or the
Mexico.
snow comes out, hits the dancer on the head, and she goes, why am I giving it all, my all? This is so fucking stupid.
I'm done.
They're
Some of
cheering
us
for
take this
him.
serious. Now a little white kid's gonna go out there and rap. That's
But-
good.
Everyone in the crowd is standing up, cheering, going crazy. The boy's looking around to see if he can find his mom. And
The
she
girl
shows up.
who danced her sexual assault into her dance didn't get a cheer.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to
Which is crazy
applaud.
because her dance took a lot more talent than him.
It was
shooting
skillful.
out some snow in a non-meaningful way.
His wasn't a talent.
No,
He put a fan behind snow.
he sucked. Sorry, kid. The wrong kid died. We were all thinking it. The
So
wrong
who
kid
did
died.
win the talent show? Was it the rapper? Like,
Yeah, I know we didn't get it, but
Like you
I still
almost- you
think
don't
he
want-
wins.
like you almost
He
don't want to
sure
give it to the
wins.
girl.
He's a legacy.
Congrats on your brother dying. Here's your first trophy.
Yeah.
And that one's
You're
yours.
only.
Not your brother's that
I mean,
you
you
steal.
did only get it because of the sympathy vote.
You're only until you get signed up for Special Olympics, you asshole.
Good dancing, kid. Felt a lot of emotion.
Hey, here's second place because you've been molested by
You
your
want me to call your dad to come pick you up?
Stepfather, of course. My bad.
His numbers all the same.
This still.
But Mom was rushing over there, and as she was rushing over there, she saw the cops, and she assumed that they were already coming for her. So when she gets to the school, she sees her son, and then they leave, and they see the cops.
Principal.
Well, she sees her son first, and they're leaving, and she's talking to the doctor, and he's kind of hitting on her or whatever. Then she sees the cops pull up, and she assumes, she's like, "Can you take care of him for a little bit?" She goes to the principal thinking they're about to arrest her, and the principal gives her all the information. She says
Really?
Give Henry information, she said at
Yeah.
the beginning, but she drops hot on that
the
mom.
police commissioner killed himself.
But how... We seen the cars go by, she's driving. How did they, go over there, he kills himself, and get the information relayed out to everyone?
None of it's possible. The timing of everything is
It's that
stupid.
golden hue or amber on it.
Just
It's
like
magic.
the
It is. It's that
or the
things have to
talent
work
show.
out because it's a kid film.
The talent
Something
show
like
doesn't make any sense time-wise either.
The
But-
talent show
right.
doesn't make sense movie sense because it's not important and not mentioned, but then it's made the most important thing in their
It is
lives.
everything. It is everything. So just in case it's not clear, the police do show up as the commissioner, the stepdad, is making phone calls trying to be like, "Hey, you're gonna hear some stuff. Don't believe it." And they're like, "They're coming for you already." And then he hears the cop cars and he shoots himself and kills himself. Pretty dark. Another
Shotgun, baby.
super dark thing in the movie.
It's a hell of a way to end a kid film.
What? So, hey,
But it's
child
happy
death-
though, right?
But that's what's fucked up.
We have a child death, we have molestation, we have suicide.
Here's the good news. Here's the
sounds like
good news. In magical film world, everything's good now. There is no trauma that they have to deal with.
Oh, they magically adopt this girl.
I know.
Quick. It's quick. So quick the mom doesn't have a room ready, which I'm telling you just kind of shows that she still doesn't
She
have her
hasn't
shit
got
together.
this thing.
No, she's still probably eating baked
But
goods.
she's working on her storybook stuff, apparently.
Working on my story. Get my level up. The story of Cook Train.
Pete the Rabbit grabbed the rifle from the stand. Not today, Badger. Not today.
No, she's her story, her children's book is a retelling of Gears of War.
You're my best friend, Cole. You too, Marcus. Let's do this.
Hand
And they killed.
That would be pretty on point. Like with all the inappropriate stuff in there, she would include that obviously as well.
Oh my
I mean,
god,
she'd
this
have
film.
another one where Boy Rabbit saw Girl Turtle getting touched, and no one listened. But that's
Somebody
okay
broke
because he
through her
died.
shell.
He died of cancer in his mom's arms. Like when you read this out as a children's book,
Fuck, is
you're like,
this
"That's
watership
fucked up."
down?
It's worth the watership
That's
down,
what we
though.
just
I know.
watched as a children's.
I
I
know.
kind of want to book a Henry other films.
It's Watership Down mixed with The Perks of Being a Wallflower. And you're like, what?
Do you think there's a genre out there that we're just missing out on?
That's like,
yeah, it's
Book of
called-
Henry, kid films. Like,
It's called
like-
snuff films.
It's almost it's like family torture porn or something.
life's
Or-
not hard enough.
Yeah.
Eli Roth wouldn't do this.
Oh my god, that's the movie though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't work anymore. She's rich. She's working on stories.
She's adopted the
They've
kid.
adopted. No one remembers Henry.
I
He's
feel
dead.
like this kind of
It's just
tragedy
dead.
befalling
She never got her
just means
leaves.
more tragedy. Like the rest of their life, they're trying to get their shit together, but it still keeps coming
It's
back.
gonna be awful. She's gonna go broke. That girl is never gonna recover.
She's
You don't
gotta-
just get past that. And she's not the
Loot boxes came out for Fortnite. She lost all her money.
Damn, Henry, I wish you told him not to
Fortnite
gamble.
came out probably. This
Yeah.
movie came out what 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Money's
Fortnite
all-
got
Yeah, but
with
it's
that.
set. It's set.
And she's
quite a
like,
bit
oh,
earlier.
I need the new Henry skin.
Oh, I'm gonna put you kids to work.
So her and Sarah Silverman just sit up all night drinking and playing Fortnite together. And
And
one
Sarah
girl.
Silverman went to the other brother to get a little kiss him.
But the problem is
So stupid. There's something about
that
this film
mom
so
is not
stupid.
equipped to.
So dumb. So fucking retarded. I hated you during this movie, man. I hated you.
What would make you a good villain for a kid's film? Can't touch her? Like,
I feel like you're this asshole brother.
it's like technically
Resurrected
correct.
my dead corpse and talent show, you fucking dick. Let me die in peace.
I'm telling I'm gonna bring back my brother.
I'm just saying, like, could you imagine if other kid films thought the way that this film did? Like, Lion King, what makes the score bad? Well, he kills Mufasa, and then he rapes him.
He raped the warthog in front of him.
Be prepared for the fuck of a lifetime.
Something as big as your head. Bend over. Two cans in.
It's just such a... You can apply it to any
You
film,
don't
but
know
it's
what
never
he's done
good.
to me. You gotta come back to the clan. He's inbreeding us all.
So
No,
bad.
it'd be like in Lion King if Simba knew that Scar was raping people.
He's like, Dad, we should probably stop your brother.
But
Raping
Simba got
Mufasa,
cancer.
Oh, damn. Right, I forgot the main character doesn't make it. Hakuna Matata, right, Simba? I've got 2 weeks. I don't, yeah, Hakuna Matata, bud, whatever.
And then told like his mom, I need you to solve this.
Mom,
And then-
Dad's gonna die
Timon and
to
Pumbaa.
antelopes or gazelles. Like,
He goes, Timon, I know you can handle this. Now breathe deep and pull the trigger. And then at the end, Pumbaa, he's He's over there doing a talent show.
I saw those hyenas dance,
And
Scar.
guys, for my part, we're gonna go to the elephant graveyard.
There's Simba. Right? He's right there.
Come on, Simba, get up. Watch for me.
It's just so dumb. What makes Jafar a bad guy? Oh, he's an evil sorcerer. And he's a kitty toucher. Did you
don't know what he does with that staff.
I feel like one of those is worse. Yeah, sorcerer worked real bad.
It's just
You could literally add that to any,
7th century Persia, buddy.
you could just put that in any movie without context. It doesn't matter.
Pearl Harbor.
The Japanese are bad, but one of them.
The Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I remember what was the other part you said.
The admiral was what?
I mean, it's
So bad.
You only think we had concentration camps for the Japanese because of Pearl Harbor. Actually,
It was much worse. I'm just gonna start book of fingering films when I watch them.
Star Wars. He blew up the planet. That's what you last time too. I mean, that's important, you know.
Yeah, that's what.
What did Darth Vader do to Princess Leia?
What about the Jedi younglings?
Yeah. If they do watch the Ewoks.
The Book of Leia, Obi-Wan, Vader is done saying.
Yeah, he's fully dark side.
You gotta go.
I'm sorry I died of cancer.
Also, Luke's dead of cancer.
Luke does a talent show at the end.
This is for my sister Leia. That's
That
just
guy
ashes
kissed
of her
his
planet.
sister like his dad.
oh, I love this. Han Solo was just left to pick up all the pieces.
He's adopted Luke.
Wait, Luke got cancer. Vader's a child molester and I gotta deal with all this shit.
I think I can use his cancer to make a wish for Jabba.
Jabba, you cool with all this? Oh my god.
And
Just
Luke
such
only
a...
wanted my debts to be paid to you, Jabba.
That was his wish. That and
Jabba looks at him
Vader's
like,
brain.
Jabba, be doctor, visit home.
Oh my god. So yeah, this movie takes some turns and twists.
I had one more in my head.
You know, Jabba's dancer, the one with the weird, the one female that's got the weird, like, fucking thing on her head. She does such a fucking dance, and it's like, come on, let's.
I just keep thinking of other Disney films, and it's like all those sports films, and they're like, my dad won't let me skateboard as my uncle, even though he's super cool. But he also touched me. But that wasn't good.
Oh,
the
Halloween Town. Well, the mayor of the city is actually evil. Yeah, but that's not so
Been
bad.
fucking the pumpkin.
You know that boy that he changed? He's been fucking.
He said he could make him handsome. There's a reason.
He's evil because he uses bad magic. Yeah, but Grandma, hold on. What did you say about him and the 12-year-old that you watched through the scrying glass?
When Winnie the Pooh had that fever dream about the Heffalumpa, what was going on? Oh shit, rabbit?
Grandma, I know I'm the main character of this series, but I have cancer and I need you to kill the mayor. Like, that's what this film is.
It's lazy.
I'm gonna start resolving conflicts in my
It's
stories
like
this way.
they had,
What?
Man, we gotta kill Ursula. That's
they had too many ideas. She did what with her electric eel?
fuck. Damn it, Dad.
You seem different.
They had too many ideas.
You are unfortunate.
So
Too bad. My brother's.
Arrow, you got a rap song about that you wanna sing?
no, I'd rather just sprinkle my brother's ashes on everyone.
She took Arrow's voice and raped a 12-year-old. What you mention those together? this film.
Touch the girl.
Someone approves this film. And that's the best part of all this.
God damn, man.
They went for the jugular. They really did.
The problem is they
know
didn't
what
just
the most
go for the jugular,
way,
man.
though.
They did a few things. It's like they went for the jugular and then they went to rape you.
Yeah.
Everyone
they
hates
did.
child molesters and everyone hates cancer. So if we just take a shot at both of those in this film, we've got the audience.
Pick one thing in this movie, right?
None of those things. Oh, wait.
No, just pick one
Pick a
thing.
different movie.
Pick the kid dying from cancer at the end.
Okay,
That's
you
fine.
can make that a good film.
Pick the kid seeing
work
some
with
kind
that.
of abuse and trying to, like...
But you
That's a
changed
tough
the
one,
tone.
but you can make
You
that.
can make it
change the
you
tone.
can change the
Yeah.
tone, make it Home Alone style, goofy, whatever. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Whatever. Maybe don't pick sexuals.
Yeah, see, that's the one you can't pick. That's the thing.
Those rappers.
Pick the two together. Pick the kid saving the girl while dying at the end of cancer.
Yeah, he can say
Physical
about
abuse.
himself.
Physical. Just like,
Yeah.
not sexual.
Yeah.
And it could even
Or
just be
mental.
like a confidence thing of hers. Like,
Yeah, he's just a bad
Like,
stepfather.
you're never gonna touch her again. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
You're never gonna lay a finger on her again, or you know what I mean. You're not gonna yell at her anymore.
I don't like the way you're treating her.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a kid film line.
Yeah.
not this.
You
Like,
did on her.
yeah. I watch you do things, sir.
Yeah.
We watched the mom witness it. Okay.
That's
It's so. Yeah, there's.
it's horrific. I think that's the right word for this movie.
It's a lie.
It's horrific.
I'm tainted.
Yeah. The talent show at the end is so great, though.
Just
They're all
just as her stepdad
broken
snuck into
vignettes
that
or
room every
segments.
night. That movie snuck into our brains and tainted us.
Yes.
I died of cancer.
These are all different segments to different movies. That's the fucking thing.
No,
Like,
that's the truth.
But it all has
it's
the
like
same
a mirror
soundtrack and lighting.
shattered, right? And all of them have a different image we're looking at, and I'm like, these don't go together. I'm like, no, they do.
They had 2 or 3 different films he wanted to make, but he got budget for one film.
At that point, just don't make any.
I have a noir
you got-
crime detective.
You got the neighbor right
I have
there.
a coming of age story.
You get the going away story.
I can make this work.
An end of an age.
I'm a director.
And then we hint at a resurrection.
We don't give it to him though.
This review from
It-
Vulture says it does not suffice to call the Book of Henry bad. It's non-functional, so poorly conceived from the ground up as to slip out of the grasp of usual standards when applied to narrative film. It might be admirable if it wasn't such torture to watch.
God, that's harsh. Yeah,
That's what you recommended, Matt.
sure did.
There's
I stand by it. This is a great film to at
This-
least few wants to
This
understand.
movie makes me wish that I was dumber so I wouldn't have had to like realize what was going on.
I think even dumb people kind of
Yeah, I know, but
will be like, oh.
I just want to be like dumbed down. Like I'm like, I've never really thought about eating lead-based paint, but right now it sounds like it might be an alternative course that would work.
the whole movie, you just want to be like, read the room, man.
Yeah.
You can't have this whimsical him riding his bike and having fun right after seeing his friend get raped. That's not the way the world works.
The solution to the last half of this film can't be staging a perfect murder.
No.
Like,
Or
you,
just don't set that up.
you
drop
can't
it.
kill him 30 minutes in and then expect it to be his happy voice throughout.
To drop it for a suicide.
Yeah, I forget. It does end on a suicide. Which, once again, apply that to Disney films is even funnier. How are we gonna do with Jafar? Actually, problem took care of itself.
He had the genie wish his brain sprayed out on the sidewalk.
Could not live with the crimes he
Said,
committed.
Genie, for my last wish, I want a gun and one bullet. And a shot of tequila.
Curb stomp me.
It did, Genie. I forgot.
What do you want,
I keep
Ursula?
forgetting it does end in
just,
suicide.
just drive a giant boat through the center of me.
Hit me, boat. I could dodge, but yeah, no, it's. God. I love that they wrote themselves in the corner. He's like, you know what? We've not
No.
explored suicide.
Fucking thing is, they didn't write themselves in a corner like that, though.
They wrote themselves.
But they kept writing themselves back into a corner. Like, their whole path said, we must be in said corner.
Yeah, it's just her solution to end it was the same as as his plan A and plan B.
Her solution,
Like kill a bunch of people.
Her solution in the end was to not do anything. Like
Well,
she should have.
Yeah, at the end, she chose to do nothing.
We could have. All that needed to happen was a talent show. That's it.
But do you think it would have been a better ending if she'd pulled the trigger and put a bullet
I
in
do.
it?
I think it would have been a way cooler thing to talk about, like, and then she goes through with it.
Yeah. And then she
comes
gets
in
away with the
all
murder.
smiles and says,
You're mine.
"Everything's
Yeah, she
gonna be all right."
she Captain Cisco that I can live with it.
Just for the cops to come and arrest her.
Well, I mean that's
And then
Foster
Henry's
care
brother
takes
and the
them.
girl get taken into foster care and get a mortal
Cycle.
the chain.
But don't worry, Henry's got a book for that too. I knew Mom would
Henry.
fail, just as she failed me.
Now, little brother, don the mask. Become the Riddler.
No, he knows his brother. Brother, what you
Here's
doing?
the mask.
Go pick up the razor blade. In this charade.
Gives the mask to her.
Why not? Why did we not have a kid suicide?
Also,
in
just
this?
tell
It was
everybody you're
close.
gonna resurrect me. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I honestly thought, oh my god, they're gonna have this girl kill herself.
Oh god, to like paint a light, shed a light on it. Yeah.
Thank
That
God
would have been
they
rough.
You know what?
The whole
was already
thing
rough.
It was all rough. That's the thing.
already rough.
Anything that's rough, I don't know how we unrough this.
She killed herself. I'd be like, yeah, that's
book
this
one.
movie.
Yep.
God, there she goes.
That's a line. We gotta-
Kills
what he had
herself
to say
on
about
stage at
rapping.
the talent
Yeah.
show. It just was like, maybe something did happen
You
to
didn't
her.
listen to me.
Yeah, it was a
I
beautiful
don't know.
movie.
I'm still not sure.
And the
I'll
movie
take
ends
lessons
with,
from
like,
this film, put to other films.
160,000
What if they moved into
Right.
suicide right
sexually
now?
assaulted.
Listen, I
Oh, okay, they
once
didn't like
again,
that.
you're on your fucking break, Matt.
Wait,
Make it a choice.
wait, they're trying to get this character to believe something? Have they tried a ballet dance?
You try to interpretive dance, you idiot? That's what I know works.
Quit wasting time with words. Why use words when dance?
Cancer.
Yeah.
When cancer do.
If you just bully the bad guy, he'll blow his
Have
brains
they
out. I don't-
considered killing the main character off with cancer 20 minutes into the movie?
This movie's cool, but what if the main character was gone?
Sorry, Iron Man. It plays
like the mom who
if you get
starts
cancer
drinking.
and die.
I like a mom who starts drinking and stops immediately before it's a threat.
I love the idea of like the last Avengers, Iron Man dying of cancer and just writing out exactly how they're supposed to
And
be.
they can't follow it at all. they're just like, God damn it, it's Iron Man.
All I need is Hulk smash.
Yeah.
I can't even do that.
Yeah, Captain America, you do have America's ass. What? How did he know I was thinking that?
That Hulk will smash. And that's how we cut to that.
That's how it. There we go.
That's our movie. I hope you all are happy.
It's
Thanks,
our
Matt.
movie.
No, this is Matt's movie.
Matt.
This is that person's movie. It's
Man,
the
I want
director's
to
movie.
congratulate him for finding a piece of shit.
Yeah.
but there's a part of me that I died.
I deal with
died.
premium shit. I deal with kids having cancer, suicide.
There's
Shit.
such a mixed bag here. I still don't know. I know what's worse, but I don't know what's worse. Because it never made me feel any of it.
No, that's
But
rough.
That's
Do
how
we
this
rate
shit
this
ends.
movie?
Oh yeah, let's
No.
give it a rating. Give it a rating.
what?
Out of 10. 0.7.
Wait, what are we mean? What does that mean?
I don't
What does that mean, guys? Are we rating suicide, child molestation? What are we rating?
No, it's a package.
Rating movie quality.
3 SVU
Wow.
episodes of 1.
I'm gonna put it at a 0.
That's harsh.
I have never seen a movie hold so many different things. It's juggling, but it's like
It's not juggling. It's dropping
I mean,
balls.
it's
throwing balls at a wall.
It's suicide cancer.
Yeah, that's it. It's not juggling. It's throwing shit at you.
Yeah.
Sniper rifle.
And I'm like, I thought you were going to throw
There is a
chainsaws up in the
sniper
air.
rifle in this movie. Yeah. There's a sniper
A
rifle.
mom picks up by the gun and becomes a sniper.
A waitress mom.
And Marissa, not Marissa, Silverman tries to hit on a child. That was
Kisses
just a
the child.
sideline point. That wasn't even that big, but any other movie it would
The other
matter.
movie, people would be like, that movie was great, but that one weird scene that you guys did.
That was a
Very
highlight.
French.
That was a peak. So I'm gonna go 0. And Matt's right. There's a golden hue on everything. It's Freaky Friday or Parent Trap, but child molestation.
Yeah. What you got for it? I'm going 0.7. Because
Like
a 0
0.7?
implies I didn't watch it at all.
Oh, okay, so zero's not possible.
You said film quality.
No, well, just how you would grade. I'd grade it as a 0.7.
A 0.
0.7.
I'll go -1. I watched it. It was not good.
Yeah, I'll give it a solid 1. Oh my god. Which, I don't do decimals, so that's...
I don't see. The thing is, 1 is not a high number, but at this point, it's a high number.
feels like a
to
high
me.
number.
It feels high.
When you're at null and void, it
Yeah,
feels
well,
astronomical to equal
I
1.
can't give it 0, because 0's like not a film, and this is a film.
It's not. It's not.
They tried really hard to make a film. I'll give them
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. I think that they just had like some amalgamation of ideas, and they're like, yeah, that's fucking sad.
This film almost could have been written by AI.
This is-
AI, give me a list of like horrible things that happen to kids.
AI would be
Butterfly
like,
effect
no,
for me.
you would give this script to AI and they'd be like, man, that's fucked up. No,
And I was like, I searched on the web, and this is not gonna work.
No, it would be like, it would tell you that like our filters would not allow us to write this kind of thing.
you give this to AI and this is when they determine that they're going to take over. You're like, well, we've lost them.
Well, the best part is,
The often spoken
when you give it to AI,
machines.
when you give it to AI, you have to add a thing in there saying, by the way, it needs to be PG-13, because this film I think is PG-13. And at that point, AI would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Not possible.
Make it so I can sell it to kids.
What?
No. Yeah, our guidelines
Does
that we
not
write.
exist.
Yeah.
Because this is supposed to be a kids movie too. You're supposed to be able to watch it with your kids. I'm not gonna.
Because Henry does have goggles in that fucking
I don't want to
helmet
explain
on.
this to my kids.
And he's not a.
Like, what's happening? What's happening in that scene, Dad?
What happened to
Hopefully, we don't have to talk about it again.
What happened to Henry? What happened to the bald man?
Why is
he
it
get
Christmas scared
arrested?
after the dance?
Did he bring Henry back? Every time you ask a question, it just gets worse.
What's
There's
that
never a
mom
good answer.
doing? What's she doing? What's that bottle? What is that? I don't
Why
know.
is she smoking?
She looks bad.
What did her friend do with Henry?
That's weird.
Is that the same thing the neighbor did with the
If an
dancer?
adult kisses me, should I tell someone?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god! And that I think wraps up one of my least favorite
The
movies
first
ever.
layer of hell. All right.
Deuces.